Okay, everyone do a mic test.
Is it still alive?
Is still alive.
Yeah, don't fix that. It's good. Just leave that alive.
Check one,
Let's
two.
see. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Looks like you guys are all popping. Oh, that's who's I didn't finish yet. Segs. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do real quick. Okay, I'm gonna get it in a second. All right, no worries. That'll be done in the background. We did get a cool picture though, guys, for Seg. It looks pretty cool.
That it does.
So we'll feature that. Yeah, so you guys were out hunting for mascots, looking to what's that word? Loosely stated document, or I mean, document would be the word, but I think it's categorizing them or something like that. cataloging. Sorry. You guys are sent by Professor Sharpbeak to catalog the mascots that all broke loose. A uncertain amount, but many are missing and ran off to Witherbloom. Now, they were supposed to be corralled in a single location. However, it would seem as if they broke loose all across the Witherbloom campus at the current moment. You guys have pursued a few. I believe you guys have acquired 6. 1 second. Let me put my notes back together that my baby ripped the other day. I was very displeased with that. Let's see. Use ego. Okay, that didn't get ripped up, so we still keep that name around. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like I think I got you guys at 5. Does anyone else have a number against that?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we got 5.
Because I think it was you guys are. Let me see, what is that? A 3, 4, 1, 2. No, you guys got 3 out of 5 chances. Hold on, 5, 3 out of 6. Let's see, I got 2 here. I got 1 out of 3 here. Times 3 here. No, it's 4. No, you guys got 6. You guys got 6, but you guys missed a couple. No worries. I like a bunch of experiment 66s right now. All right. So you guys are at the count of 6 at the moment. You have been running around the campus grounds of Witherbloom, or the Witherbloom campus grounds, trying to corral the ever mischievous mascots. I believe Shio was trying to get one that was like off into like the puddle area, and then Is went up here because there was another one off to the side on the tree, like eating the tree like a beaver or gopher or something like that.
Yep.
So while you guys are currently going about, you hear some more commotion happening along the campus, or the Witherbloom campus particularly, where they start shouting out, "At Wiltroot! Further in! They're everywhere!" You see some students running off toward you guys from further within the Witherbloom grounds. You assume to find many more. Is there anything you guys would like to discuss or re-situate before going forward?
All right, remember everyone, we need to do stuff that interests these mascots to get them all in one spot.
I'll get the
You guys
math
all
ones.
have these cuffs. You guys all have cuffs, so you guys can all approach them and attempt to do it. You guys also each have 1 cuff each that you can use for the team mascot. Once one of you guys cuff something for the team mascot, everyone else's team mascot cuff no longer works. So you guys have 1 unique cuff, and then you have a practically unlimited uses for the rest of the other ones.
And remember, we're looking for a water lightning type of Prismari.
I didn't know they came in types.
I didn't until now either.
So each mascot per their school come in their own varieties and shapes and forms, etc. So they don't all look the same. I mean, if anything looks the most similar across the board, it'd be the Inkling, just because it's constantly a different blob of black in any, if any sense, where the other ones actually have different colors and shades, etc.
No, this is not known in game.
You're good. Fair point. All right. Anything else from anyone else?
Okay, so I'll try to get the math ones. What ones are you guys going after?
I'm gonna go after the Prismari one since they like art and magical art.
Yeah, I can try to persuade some of the silver quill ones.
Okay. So that's what?
Oh,
2, 3?
That's
3 of the 5?
3 of them. Lorehold. I don't know what Lorehold would want.
the statuette ones. They're like statues, like marble busts, those kind of things.
Yeah, I don't know how to get those guys. Maybe I can get something really old.
Yeah. Talk about old stuff, I guess.
You could always
Like
try to trick him by like, hey, look, there's a cool marble statue in this room, and then just trap him.
We might have to, because I don't know old stuff. What's the other one that we need to get? Lorehold and what?
Quandric?
Oh, no, Quandrix I'll get. I mean,
There's only 4 of them, right?
the nature one, the one that I wasn't invited to.
The one that we're in.
Yeah, I can't remember its name. It's not important.
I can't remember its name either. All of a sudden.
Yeah, I hate that.
The pest. Wait, so there's the pest. There's the inkling. There's so there's Quandrix, Witherbloom, Silver
Witherbloom.
Quill, Lorehold, and
Witherbloom.
Prismari. Where you guys literally are. Seriously.
Yeah, we've been
I
here the
can-
most.
You guys are all like, oh, what else is there, guys? As we're all standing on the campus
Hey,
grounds of the
hey,
one
hey! It's
school
been a
not
week
named.
for us in real life. Our characters might not have done it, but I could probably get the Witherbloom ones. I mean, I am a druid.
Yeah, that sounds good. Think you think you can, I don't know, make some plants grow and see if they come over?
Oh, that's too easy. No, I'm gonna build an analog computing device out of plant materials.
Ooh, you get 2 groups with that.
That's the plan. Or it'll come to life and try to kill you. But I'm gonna try.
Note to self: don't do my thing next to is.
I don't know. It could be really artistic seeing you try to dodge and paint at the same time.
Pass.
These are valid arguments. Wow. I gotta say, those are some pretty solid discussion points there.
All right.
So,
Okay.
you guys
Well,
all got a plan? You're all ready to move forward?
all except for Lorehold, which we're just getting club.
Okay. Co-op Lorehold, jeez. The mascots. There you go. Lorehold mascots. All right. So, as you guys are going to move forward, boop. Now, this might take a second for you guys to load. All right, fair warning. Big man. I want to preload it. You guys should see the little preloader pop up on your screen. Does anyone's not say 100?
Mine says 100.
What? What am I looking at?
It could be really fast. If you don't see anything, that means you should be good. But there might be a blue bar on the top of your screen. That looks like a
Yeah,
loading.
it disappeared already. It was up quick. It disappeared.
Perfect. Wonderful. Then.
Yeah, mine's still loading just a bit. I'm at 96
All right. No worries.
or 97. I'll be there in a moment.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm just preloading it because it's like a 35 megabyte map, so it's huge. All right. I'm going to go ahead and transfer you guys over. You guys were playing with pictures in the previous session. Well, welcome to the proper Wiltroot Halls.
Uh-huh.
Before you is a massive expanse of vined out, beautiful wade grass, all hovering and overwatching the bog throughout Witherbloom. You see different fluids of sorts in the swamp below with different growths of moss and more. You see dead trees out of season, fully wilted, waiting for the new season to rise. And in the very center, you see 100-foot tree, massive, with lights on the inside. Interesting enough. It almost seems as if it were hollow. You see exotic plants growing out of the now lifeless trunk that lays atop the dead center. How do you all wish to proceed?
Why don't we all split up along these paths and do our thing and try to attract the mascots to us that way?
Oh, I'm gonna try to see what's inside. I'll try working there, maybe.
Turn it into a computer is.
Yeah, I will. It'll be great.
right.
Oh, and do we need like a call in case you get into trouble? Like, oh no, my leg! It's got my leg, or
How
something
about
similar.
my
code word
beautiful
is
face?
help. If I shout help, then that means come help.
Okay. What if
Seems
you're under duress
counterintuitive.
though?
Yeah, what if they hold you hostage?
Yeah. What about casual conversation?
I'm not spending any of my good hard-earned gold at my job ransoming people out.
Right, get that kind of money.
I ain't got ransom money.
So your guys' call is help, and if you call and someone is kidnapped, there's no money for ransom.
Correct.
No. We're going in there with guns ablazing, and hopefully they won't kill you before we rescue you.
You got
Try not to die.
Yeah. How'd you
Right,
get captured
okay.
anyway?
Perfect. All right. So as you guys are wandering through, you notice how bare and desolate it feels. You did see a bunch of students run out from here. Can there be that much havoc? Though it seems very quiet. Each of you go ahead and find a place for you. So now, mind you, real quick, a couple of things. The only walls placed are around the trunk. There are no walls in the sense of like, you can easily drag your token over here or wherever freely. The idea is that you guys are, naturally staying along the path. Okay. As long as just in making it clear to me where it is you stand along the path. Anywhere otherwise, you guys would have to either say you're climbing down or whatever reasons of getting, or however purposes you can of getting down. Anywhere you see something like this, if you guys see that, it's like a viney looking, ropey looking path thing. That would be a location in which there is technically a second floor to. I don't know if you guys can actually see the outposts, but there are outposts above. What I can do is, let me see, where's one of your tokens? Oh, just saying, I'm not even on right for, so I can't see you. Okay, so for instance, I'm going to Shio real quick up to 11 feet, 12 feet, whatever. And Shio, you see outposts?
Cool.
So when you guys go over these little rope sections, that'll take you up to the little outposts, which are observing decks for the areas below, also giving you a way down into these little different areas and zones. Some of them are connected. So an example, this particular one above Shio connects to the one down here, etc. You guys will discover that as you go through, but that's kind of some general pointers on how this location works. Okay, any questions otherwise?
Nope.
So we should definitely check those out because I don't see any mascots running
So,
around.
on that note, I will request that each of you guys find a specific location you want on the map. So take a moment, discuss it, speak aloud. You guys are investigating this area. It seems very quiet, very odd, as if things are hiding. Students have abandoned the area. They said mascots were going crazy, but yet you see nothing. But this is a very, very large bog. So actually, I meant to add in the fog. So there's like a little fog lingering, whatnot. So imagine that it's going to take some time to be very thorough. Imagine a lot of like lush moss and stuff. There's not so much as crazy plant growth in this area because of this boggy swamp, but there is a lot of like, logs and other things kind of covering the film of what could be water surface or could just be stone, etc. So imagine you guys are kind of like investigating through the area. So, as I was getting to the point, when you guys are ready, find a spot you wish to be along the green vine path, unless you wish to be an observation deck, and then we'll all roll perception checks, and I'll go through what each of you guys are seeing across the entire area.
Well, I just want to find an intersection of some sort, I guess, like that.
You mean like, yeah, that's totally fine. Once you guys are all in place, let me know.
I'm setting up here. Let me check.
Seg?
Did we take a long rest before coming out here?
I don't. No, that was a big point that was made. That you guys went straight to. No, yeah, you guys did. You guys did. You went from a practice into something. Then you guys went to the dorm, and we supported a rest, I believe. Yeah, so you should be okay.
I'm pretty sure we did. I just wanted to do it
Yeah.
before I clicked the button.
I appreciate that.
I am set up and ready.
As you guys travel, you begin to see a drizzling.
The
Any-
cooling mist.
Any mascots?
Go ahead and everyone roll me perception checks. And then basically when I call your name, I need you to ping me your location because I'm zoomed out of the map. and then I'll zoom in on you guys, and I'll break down each of your guys' locations. There's a lot to see here.
His is pretty oblivious. We're
That's-
good.
Good bonuses to perception.
Yeah, you guys are actually quite perceptive as a team. Gee, 7 on you. Seg is even hawk-eyed over here. Very nice. All right. So we'll go from the top. Shia, were you intending to stay underneath the observation deck or within it?
Inside of it.
Okay.
So,
give me 1 second.
I think I need to do
Position.
that, right?
Yeah. Okay. For you, good Shia. Small hut in this particular clearing has a heavily thatched roof. All of them all seem to be made of like this very soft, like natural thatch or palm leaves or whatever other floral was, particularly in the immediate zone of your hut or outpost, etc. There's like a rickety door that swings open that from the top, kind of like a little what are they called? Jeez, can't even think of the word right now. Ooh, what is it when it's called? Like, is it a latch door? Or like, what's the like a door that's above you? Trap door?
think-
Is that like the only term?
A trap door or a hatch?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah,
I
like a
think it's
hatch.
a
Thank you,
trapdoor.
like a hatch or yeah, trapdoor, etc. You see there, off to your right. So there's like a hatch right here, and that takes you guys below. It looks to be when you walk toward it, seem to be some kind of gravity field. You, with hope, stepping upon it, slowly takes you to the bottom, and stepping back in would slowly bring you back up. But that goes without testing yet, for yourself at least. As you further look around, you do see what looks to be a few wooden chairs, heavy tables, some broken furniture. Not necessarily a place that's well kept, but available nonetheless. The clearing outside the hut, uninhabited, the northern area immediately where you see the rocks, etc. You see that there's a opening on one of the tables with a small little cabinet on it. Otherwise, and looking out over the observation deck down here below, you see what looks to be a bridge. There's some movements in the water, though you imagine it to be any and all kinds of species. And there seems to be some kind of crickety like echo coming from within the little canyon directly below the deck here upon. Further off, way onto the other side, where you see these large, all the way at the north of the map, where you see those large logs extruding outward. You can, from where you are, you can just see like where the center point is. You could have sworn you saw something large move out of sight. Cal, you standing at a bit of a below placement, hear some kind of rattling from down below along the log. You can't quite tell whether it's a mascot making the noise or some other kind of substance, but there is something down there, and it is leaving off some kind of flickery-like shadow. Here to your right, you see what looks to be probably from your vantage point and the brief light breaking through the canopy, probably a 15-foot at most pool of bog there below. Something to you comes off strange here. Very vast, empty. Do you feel like there's a purpose, like it's a home to something? Uncertain though. Let's see, ping me is. You're always the hard. Oh, I see. Of course, you're green on green. All right.
Like a ninja.
Give me a get advantage.
I'm sorry, cut out there.
Nature check at advantage.
Gotcha. Quality.
You hear this noise that you swear you definitely could identify, but it's not coming to you.
I've got bigger concerns like math.
You see what was lit within, now dark. Inside what looks to be this massive, about 100 or so foot hollowed tree. You read about this briefly in the welcome pamphlet that Rosie passed out. Wiltroot is a study hall of sorts. It's devoid of any teachers so much as a place for students to come and practice and test things in the living environment, though there are plenty of dangers below in the bog. You've always been curious on what it's like inside such a massive tree. It looks to seem that these are very massive lily pads protruding out of the tree growth. As you see, like there's like a crusting, like vein grasp imbued within the trunk itself, creating what looks to be steps to hopefully a door. You also see that there seems to be a lot of arrows into this part of the trunks, as if there's a lot of archery practice or just really bad shooting.
Huh.
Zeg, immediately to your south is like a barren, arid kind of rocky ground. It's probably one of the highest points here in the bog, outside of where you guys are in the observation deck. That is even higher. You do give me a. Let me check on. Survival check.
Survival check?
Yes. See dust rising from the area. As must be the rain just kind of parting everything off and shifting the sands around. You hear something behind you. Like a loud kind of suctiony sound, and then like a pop, as if what would be the word, like a bubblegum pop, like a kind of sense, and then it kind of goes quiet, and then you hear like another little kind of squeegee kiss, and then quiet. You guys may all report to each other or continue your own investigations. You decide.
I'm gonna walk up to the tree and I'm gonna look at these arrows.
There's no blood. There's no. It looks to be as if they were used for targeting practice. There's a couple arrows that look split by other arrows by some really good shots. Definitely seems to be a pastime of sense.
Oh, well, where's the targets then?
Seems the trunk is what's set it as the. It looks like, so you see multiple, like there's like two or three arrows there that are split by another arrow. So it's like they shot one arrow and then the arrow was the target, and you just see a bunch missing, and then a couple arrows actually split by another.
Rangers can't help themselves.
You guys may call out your actions freely. You can continue also. Sorry.
All right, so there was something rustling over here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go check it out. It's just off the path?
So it would be considered like not necessarily like a off the path. It'd be considered below.
Below.
So you'd have to kind of climb down on where you are if you wanted to go directly here, which is easy. You could just jump over the vine wall, which is pretty sturdy. Because the closest observation deck is, well, it does connect actually. If you wanted to go to the observation deck all the way over here, come down this way and then travel across, but then you're going across the water from this point, or you could just jump over the wall. Your choice.
So this is like a platform. Sorry, right here.
Yeah, your guys are all probably about 10 to 15 feet, varying further from just the actual surface level of what's below. So, I mean, like if there's water, that's the surface level of the water, and then the water can go 15 or so more feet depending on where you guys are. Unless you see direct stone, then you're looking at 10 to 15.
So can I climb down onto this thing and then maybe get a
Sure.
better look of what's over there?
Yeah, you wanted to kind of like jump down.
That's what.
All right, so Cal easily enough gets down onto one of the thicker logs, dead tree. It's probably been here forever. You could see that it makes a clear path straight through the rocks here, going from both sides to three other banks. And you'd imagine that the log is hollow from the sound it makes from your standing on it. So you'd probably be able to pass straight through to all three sections. Furthermore, as you stand there, go ahead and give me another perception check. Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Perfect. Go ahead and give me a perception check. As you kind of get down to your belly to really get a good look. You'd have to go further, but you do hear some kind of like like a now it's not so much like a rattling of a snake's tail, but more of a like something is rattling inside something else.
But I don't see it what it is, right? Just hear it.
No, you have a clear hearing of it. It's no, it's more of a like a fluid, rattling object within a fluid of sorts. You'd imagine.
All right. Well, jumping into things blindly has never gotten us in trouble in the past. I want to try and get closer to the noise.
There's another log before you would hit the water. There's like a little kind of cave enclave, a little about maybe assumed 5 to 10 feet from what you can see.
All right, I'll climb onto that.
So you
Over
kind
here.
of jump down. Well, you'd come down the log, and then this is where you'd step into like a water surface, probably like 2 feet deep at the cave mouth. But do you want to go straight to the water, or do you want to try to go here and see what you see?
See what I see before I get in the water. Just inching
Alright.
closer.
Got it. Give me a second. We'll get back to you.
Okay.
Who else?
I'll check out that
I
cabinet. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead and give me
Yeah,
an
you first.
investigation check while you're investigating the cabinet. Seg, what are you doing?
I want to know if this dead looking tree over here is actually here.
Uh, da, 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 da. You say that when you mean like this big ass tree?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that thing
I
is a massive tree. Like there's like some big ass trees around the area that are like just kind of like they're not dead so much as just like completely wilted because it's not the season.
Okay. Still seems a little safer. I really don't trust all this green stuff after what happened
Gotcha.
last time I came to check out here. So I think I want to go perch on that tree if that's possible, on one of the
Okay,
lower branches,
yeah.
kind of see what I can
Alright.
see.
Yeah, we'll say a lower branch is somewhere around the 20-foot range. So you're kind of like above the observation areas, and we'll say you're by the tree. Yep, easy enough, perfect. So we'll say you're kind of perched up right there. From there, I'm gonna be get into this dude a little bit. Shio. 1 second, Shio. I got something special for you. You got a special way of doing things. I love it.
Oh yeah, absolute failure, but still getting out on top.
Okay, so dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I'm still looking at his character because I'm about to punish Shio, but I'm trying to put myself down. All right, so Seg, while you're up there, what is your intentions outside of being safe?
Just trying to like, bird's eye view of this kind of Badlands area over here.
Directly
I
below
want to
you?
know if it really, yeah, just directly below me, as well as trying to get as far away from all that green crap as possible.
Okay, go ahead and give me another perception check. Cal, go ahead and give me an investigation check as you're getting closer to a potential source. Jeez, you guys are murdering yourselves right now. I love it.
Holy
Shio,
cow.
you good sir. How would you say you approached this cabinet with your very, very bad investigation check?
I'm gonna like stomp over to it and then open the cabinet really quickly.
All right, as you stick your hand upon the cabinet and yank it open really quickly, you just hear like a quick crack and a splinter gets into your finger, and that thing hurts as it does. You see what looks to be a past mascot quickly scurrying away from a hole it made on the other side of it. What do you do? Whatever you do, it's a disadvantage.
I'm gonna try to, since it's scurrying away, I'm just gonna try to get one of those tags on it quickly as I can. I
Okay,
imagine
go and
that's
give me a
sleight of
sleight
hand.
of hand and disadvantage. Seg, from earshot, because of your vantage point, you hear in the distance like a struggle of sorts, like a slammed cabinet door, and then like a shove of some kind of items and objects. Whatever's happening, it's rushful. Shio, as you throw and slam and make all these footprints around the ground like you're tap dancing, you see this pest just galloping around you. It's so tiny and small and slimy like a tadpole with legs, and it throws itself into the open hatch. And you kind of like see it look up. And it throws like raspberries in your direction. You get some good height on those raspberry spits. And then it wanders off, probably yonder here.
Well, I had that coming.
I wouldn't say you're wrong on that one.
I'll go ahead and mutter out loud to myself that it's probably that egomaniac that's always getting himself in trouble.
No, it's not me. I swear.
I'm amazing.
Let's see, 1 second. I'm going through you guys' rules and I'm trying to.
I'm gonna summon my intern.
Your intern, which is what?
Oh, it's just wild companion.
Got it. And what it like? What?
Oh, let's make her come in the form of an otter or something.
Otter.
Yeah. I mean, there's water here.
Okay, so you got an otter. I don't have an otter photo, so
That's fine. You
got
can
one.
throw anything down. It doesn't matter. It's a familiar, so it's just one of those.
Perfect. Sounds good to me.
Yep. I'm gonna put her to work helping me start crafting my amazing display.
All right. Shio, let me give you a visual for your dude. Where'd they go? Here we are. Boom. Can't see them because they're that small, but they're best. It's running away. And it's below you. So, with that, we're moving on to. Let's see who rolled right after that. We'll say you rolled a 1, so I'm going to make you wait. Cal. You didn't roll any greater, but let's see what you find. How would you say you're investigating this sound further? You're like maybe 1.5 feet on this log from the water level, and then there's the cave opening in which it's like easily enough to fit you if you were to stand in the water and walk through.
Yeah, I think with a roll of a 6, I'm not investigating very carefully. Probably making a lot of noise and not paying a lot of attention.
Well, when you put it that way, you'll be the first. You notice something about this water below you a little too late. You see a massive pseudo-worm fly out of the water below, or what you believed was water. Ooh, easily enough, you dodge out of the way as it comes in like a slow motion perspective to you. You take your surroundings in, and you realize that you are very much alone. As from the cave opening, from the top of it, you just see dripping like a big wad of snots from a giant's nose. Another one up here. Let me check something on there real quick for them. All right. Only one of them can reach you immediately in this round. You are going into a combat, good sir. Do you... Let's see where you roll real quick. Damn, that was really bad. I got nice. Woohoo, you're just faster. What do you do, Cal?
All right, I'm gonna shout to everybody, watch out for the water. And
All right, watch out for the water.
longsword, the nearest pseudopod.
Very nice. One.
Oh, I thought that was a nat 20 for a second.
Very nice. Whoa. This. Get my way. What's going on? Sorry, 1 second, guys. I gotta open a picture menu. There's like a bug where like file browsing on here gets stuck. So I was fixing. Oh, there we go. I was fixing a Steg's photo and got stuck. All right, cool. Sorry. There is something I can do that came up and I didn't have time to click it. Let's see why it says this. Okay, how much damage do you do? Give me the damage, good sir. As you hit this jelly with your long sword, you find like a sweet spot and it's slicing right through this thing. Okay, you see this bad boy just kind of split up as you slice it through. You see two blobs floating over the water, and then both of them flubber back up with life. Right, that's going to be.
Sliced it in half and then it regrew back. Is that what you're saying?
No, you sliced it in half, and now there are two of them, and I'm working on them right now to display such for you.
So perhaps slashing damage isn't the best.
Here we go. Now you got more friends on. This is going great.
Great.
Oops, what happened to my combat? Oh, there we go. Wrong one. There we go. All right. So, anything else? Well, yeah, anything else? You can move, you can shout, you can call for help.
I don't want to give him an opportunity to attack, so I'm just going to hold my ground.
Okay. You got it. Well, then, we'll get to them in a second. I'm sure everyone else would have been faster than a 10. All right. Seg, we're still lingering on you. And then we're going to get back to you, so figure out what you're doing next. Seg, with your amazing eyesight of a 6 as you look below on this buried wasteland before you, it's very interesting how there's unique biomes across this particular bog. It could be magical or it could just be naturally captured by Mother Nature, but nonetheless impressive. You see the sand below shifting. Where? See something. I wouldn't go out of the way to say exactly what it could be, but there is something below. Just you're not quite sure. Is.
Oh, let's see if Iz notices what's going on. He said, "Watch the water," and he is
Oh my gosh.
fucking
You're on
oblivious.
fire right now. Wow.
He is down a ways. Like this is raised above.
I'm sorry. Where you at? Over here. Who is down Oasis? What do you mean?
I climbed down 15.
Oh, Cal. Oh, yeah. No,
Okay.
he's muffled as fuck, probably easily. Like there's rain spattering around. You know, like there's the natural sounds of like the wildlife out here, the cars and stuff. Yeah, there's probably plenty of things to distract you.
I'm going to go to the side and look down at the water. Do I
Okay,
see anything?
the water here or the water here?
He said the water. I'm assuming there's water here.
So there's like a cave here. You heard previously like a weird like a cricket mating sound of some sorts or something odd of that nature coming from below.
Okay, I found the cave. Is that what you want to look at?
Shio, you can hear a pretty clear echo from where you stand. Did you actually go down? Are you planning to go down straight down the chute, Shio?
Yeah, I followed the
Okay.
little thing. I was just
So
waiting to.
as you do, you kind of easily enough hover straight down. You see that this is about 15 feet below. You hear is echo out perfectly down here, saying he found a cave. As you look across, you see what looks to be a cave.
Great find is there's a mascot coming towards you.
Oh, where?
You, yeah, with your perception, it's a little tough, but because Shio called it out, you do see a mascot here, a small little pest mascot running.
I can get to there this turn.
I didn't realize pests were attracted to math.
Have you started doing math?
I've started the precursors to start doing math.
Does that mean you're doing nothing again? Is
Technically, preparation something. I'm gonna
Well-
fly down to here to help him out. Yeah, and that'll be it for my turn.
All right, as both of you guys fly down, give me a perception check.
Perception.
All right.
Still lower than Iz's nat 1.
So, bum,
We're
Cal,
very, very
you
dedicated.
guys are in a great situation. I love it. Cal, you find yourself, well, in your own predicament, as you see 3 jellies coming at you. One. You dodge out of the way. Another one. Dodge out of the way. And then another. Whoo! Like cake work, my friend. Nothing has made contact with you. You see the one in more fuller contact moving closer. This thing's huge, so it's probably hitting around a span of 9 feet along the wall where you are. So you definitely got to either climb straight up where you are, or go backwards, etc. With that, Cal, let's go back to you. What would you like to do?
It might have heard us yelling.
Distracted, but sure, Cal. Would you say that you would take tune to your allies' word?
I mean,
Ramblings.
I hear them shouting in the distance about caves, but I probably
Yeah.
don't care a whole heck of a lot about.
You're over here like, oh, I found a cave, all right.
Yeah, I found a cave too.
I found water. All right.
So I get to swing at him again.
You can do whatever you want.
Let's cast. I think Green Flame Blade is a bonus action, right?
I believe you're not mistaken.
So I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade. Asked me to put a thing down. I don't know what that does. I'm going to swing at one of the little ones, and then if I hit it, then damage the one next to it.
You absolutely made contact with it. And this is the one you're hitting, right?
No, the one below it.
Target this one right here.
Oh, I apologize. 1 second.
And then Green Flame Blade does what? 5 damage to the one next to it?
It's a D. I think you rolled, to be honest.
It's a D8.
D8 fire damage. There we go.
D8. Hey, well, you're at 5th level. What level are you?
4th.
Just kidding.
Yeah, 4th.
1d8.
I told it. It rolled a 0? That doesn't make any sense. Damage.
So that's probably, yeah, just roll a dice right now. I'll go in there and fix it. It's probably just its own thing. You know, let's see. Go ahead and get this going too. Boom, 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 boom. And you do 5 damage to the one above it, right?
Yep.
You got it. As you slice through the one below, you see it turn into 2 more smaller versions at this point, and then you see the blade, the magic of the green flame blade, scorch across the top of the medium-sized one here in front of you, and you see it kind of fizzle, and then kind of get. I wouldn't go as far as say absorbed so much as just extinguished.
Yeah, great.
Anything else you wish to do? Or
I think I might start shouting help.
Okay, you call out a howl. Give me a performance check.
Performance?
Yeah, I'm curious. Let's just see if it's like a beautiful chord that's traveling over a wall, or if it's beautiful. Yeah, easy enough. Everybody, including you, Seg, hear a cry for help over here, though you guys see nothing. There is nothing to be seen other than a cry. Cal, would you like to see what happens to your teammates, or do you want to see what happens to you?
Oh, let them take their turns. Let them do stuff.
Beautiful. Seg, we'll start with you.
Hold on, sorry.
What? He fell out of the tree.
He's talking, but we can't hear him.
Yeah. Well, that's an issue. He should probably not talk until we can hear him. I don't want him to waste his words.
Yeah, he said you can move on until he gets that figured out.
Gotcha. Seg is speechless as he hears for help. He is frozen in place. He does not know what to do as. Well, let's see what else happens while he is in awe. Shio and Is. Well, let's start with you, Is. As you hover down, do you go to the ground level or what level do you go to?
I'm gonna say a little bit above the water.
A little bit above the water. Okay, well, there's more stone there than there is water. It's like a small stream of anything. But
Oh, yeah,
let's
then I'll
do-
land.
Okay, then you went. Okay, so as you land, you hear that weird crickety noise again, and you hear it coming fast. Were you
Which
landing
direction?
looking at Shio, or were you landing looking at the cave?
I don't know. Flip a coin.
Okay, flip a coin. One is what? What coin? But what were your numbers? What was
Cave.
the cave. All right. You see a quick glint as the floor beneath it just gets excavated from below, and out comes an cat. This is the sound you knew. You knew it. Oh, man, you really gotta recharge your mind sometimes. It's
I
gonna get
was
surprised that
busy
against you.
doing math. Come on. Oh, did it shoot at me?
It's attacking you. It comes out with a bite as its maw. Mandibles come out at you. For a 19 Shio, you just see and hear is get assaulted. And somehow you only take 6. Oh my god, I rolled 3 ones. Are you guys kidding me right now? I rolled
We
3
don't want to hear it. How many ones have
ones.
we rolled?
I rolled 3 ones in a single move. That's very shocking. I think that's very impressive. Wow. I do minimal damage against Shio. I mean, against Is. Congratulations. Very nice. Good save.
I got them dodge skills.
Yeah, you kind of matrix through it as you phase it. As that happens, you also hear beneath you. I mean, just like within the same area and then further across, another. The ground excavate, and another one presently here. And it runs this way.
Oh, I
And it
can't see
screeches out.
I can't see it either.
You guys can't see anything?
Mm-mm.
Hold
I thought
Wait.
maybe it just got a shot from the cave.
You know what? I might know why. Hold on. It could be because the didn't put them in when the level was open, so it's like a weird thing. Whoops, can you see that one? Or no?
I see that.
Yeah, I can see it.
Alright, can you see this one?
Yes.
I don't see
Okay.
anything there.
I can't see this one down here, though.
There's a
Can't
little
see anything
tiny
right here.
right here. but I
Weird.
don't- But I don't see anything right there.
Okay, let me just copy the one that you can see up here. Can you see that now?
Yep.
How weird. That one just had a different token. Huh. Okay. Well, I apologize. Good thing good thing we have alternate character stat books. So, you got attacked by that thing. And here's the boom. That's what a knackhead looks like as it rips itself from the ground. It's like a massive, very scary praying mantis ant combo with hardened skin and chitin armor with spikes everywhere. And it can spit acid, which is very well aware of. And some of you guys are I think there was a study course in these bad boys earlier on at the beginning of this the year. Nonetheless, 2 of them appear. I need both of you guys to join the initiative.
Click.
Shio. We'll pick up with you.
All right. I'm gonna yell at the little mascot. Run, little mascot! I'll have to keep it distracted. And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this thing.
You fire and you make contact as you hit it from the side. For a solid 10 points of damage. Very nice, good save. Very nice. As you see it kind of screech out. Very angry, very unhappy. Anything else?
We did a study on this at the beginning of the year. Can I try to recall the information on it?
Sure. Give me a history check.
Ooh, not bad. She has been studying.
Alright. Nice, nice. So you recall that they have an acid spray. Whoops. Shit. Sorry about that. You remember that they have an acid spray that has a pretty good range, and they use it when their prey stays at a distance or tries to escape. Otherwise, they can burrow, and well, they have relatively good senses. So, good luck.
All right, try to go help Kel. I'll try to escape these things.
Oh, okay. I'll try.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
You got it. With that, is
This is good at disengage. Nope. I'm gonna fly up here, and I'll go that way. Oh, how high up is this? That's what I was thinking.
15.
15. So
I mean, at a diagonal line. This is a huge map. I'm not too worried.
okay, let's go out there then.
Sure.
You gotta put down a marker so you remember where to go.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that, guys. I think they broke it because it's supposed to be for the V10, and I haven't got us to the V10 upgrade yet. I have played with it, and it is a beautiful update, but there's a lot of things that I have to make sure work still. There's a lot of
Did
you
you
guys,
put
so
down the familiar?
new, because I'm great at that. One second, I'm gonna grab you.
Let's assume she's over there, and I'll have her just
You had a
run.
wolf last time, so I'm just gonna drop a little wolf real quick.
That's fine.
Can you control it?
Yeah. Let's see. Speed of an otter. I'm gonna say 30. I'm gonna assume it can get there.
I'd say yeah, but if in there, we'll say a 30 on foot, but if they were in water, like a full 50, because there's like a pass.
Cool. And that'll be it for my turn.
Yeah. All right. Seg, how's your mic?
Oh, we should have
I
yelled.
don't know.
I
We
hear
can
him.
hear you.
Oh, I hear him.
Wheat.
All right. So yeah, you hear nothing from team B and C, or teammate B and C, but you hear teammate A scream help. You definitely understand it to be Cal. You don't see Cal. That's somewhere off to your northwest. You're still perched in the tree. You see something below you. You swear it, and your other two allies are no longer in sight.
Well, I'm just starting to get to know these people, and as much as I do want to prove myself as their teammate, I am still pretty traumatized about getting acid spat in my eye or whatever it was last time I was here. So I think I'm just gonna trust in their abilities this time, and do my own investigation of what's below me.
Okay. How do you wish to pursue? Because you've already used up a mazillion perceptions. Your eyes are dry from trying to see what the hell's below with all the dust coming up and rising to where you are. What further approach do you take as you're perched there?
I'm feeling pretty confident, pretty comfortable with this particular situation. No weird vines or leaves in sight, so I think I'm just gonna fly down and see if I can get a closer look at it.
Okay. How down? How far? Sorry.
Well, how big is the dust cloud?
Probably within a 5-foot cube.
Okay. And I guess my last question is, from where I
Feet
am,
about
can I
here.
see? Okay.
Just on the other side of this lip, if you see that ledge there.
All right.
Be like
I guess
right
my
below that,
question
assumed.
before I go down there to check it out is, can I tell approximately how big it is?
No, it looks like a little current dust ball commotion.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just pop down to the surface. Maybe hover just 5 or so feet above it.
Okay. You kind of head over this way. As you do, you see below you a very slow and steady statue of sorts, as if it was doing some kind of reenactment of historical times.
Well, I'm a pretty simple-minded person, so I definitely appreciate its reenactment of history. But I have a job to do, so I guess I'll just make a, you know, probably not great attempt to regale it of tales from my days of piracy, of the different places I've visited, and see if that gets its attention. See if I can get it to come to me rather than have to try to chase it down.
Okay, give me a performance check, and can you give us 10 seconds of good tale?
Oh, all right. Let me get that performance check.
If you want, we'll add you to the initiative, and when your initiative comes up, you can go. If you roll first, then you're in the hot seat. So go ahead and roll your. Or actually, let me end the round, and I'll roll you in. You rolled really well. So if you fuck up this 10 seconds, you still did okay. Let's see, and you're first, so you're in the hot seat.
All right. Well,
There goes the second mixtape.
I clearly probably don't remember whatever historical event it's trying to reenact because I never paid attention in class. But I mean, I guess I could tell it about a really nice, you know, hot sun desert coastal city that I once burnt down a pub in on accident, of course. Tell it all about the ancient city nearby, how we went up there and carved our names into one of the pillars in the nearby ancient city.
You hear like a kind of announced, wonderful, kind of like a very slow, appreciative, wonderful, light compliment from this statue. Apparently, they can speak. And then you kind of see it fizzle up into a little dust ball, much more manageable, and present itself to you. Do you cut it?
Well, I mean, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and tag it and thank it for listening to my story.
All right. That puts Sig on the board. 1 for Sig today. Nice job. The only one getting things done around here. Just playing around. Okay. Back to you, good friend.
Sweet. I'm gonna keep
You
moving.
see Shio in a pit by himself with 2 monsters.
He'll be fine. It's Shio after all.
All right.
Head here. And my giant murder otter is following me.
Absolutely. You head over in this direction and give me a perception.
Open up the wolf.
Dang, Cal. How'd you rope so low, my friend?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I can't believe I haven't hit you yet. So that's a pretty dang good record, dude, because you keep giving yourself more opportunities to get hit. You hear a lot of suctioning, and you hear heavy breathing, and you probably hear Cal having a conversation with himself about how to get out of this situation. So you hear something happening below. All of a sudden, your ears perk and work, and the otter is like in tune with you. But you don't see anything
You
just
need
yet.
help? Are you good?
You can respond, Cal.
Sorry, my browser's screwing up. Yeah, there's some weird goo attacking me.
Oh, do you want to fight them? I can pull you out of there.
Yes, pull me out. That'd be great.
Okay, I just gotta get visual, maybe? Let me see what the requirements are. Well, I can't do it this turn. I have moved 60.
Yeah.
But either way,
Got it. Shio, you are ditched.
I told him to, so it's fine.
you can hear me up here.
Did the little mascot listen to me when I told it to get to safety?
It is standing there right next to the naked.
Tell me what to do.
Is it looking scared?
Absolutely not. This is its home. It's a pest mascot. Witherbloom is its hood. Like this thing is totally just like hanging out with it, like looking at what? It's having a blast right now.
All right. I'm gonna move. Saying that, I realize my dumb mistake, thinking that it would run, and I'm gonna get closer to the edge and then use Misty Step to get there.
Right? You misty step out of the there has to be a better word. Like I'm just like running out of like good vocabulary. The depths below. Sure. We'll go with that.
The little zoo cell.
Yeah. The Ackhead cell, that's what we'll call it.
I figure that they're meant to be there. This is a Witherbloom campus, probably under an experiment, so killing them would probably not get me on the best side of Witherbloom students.
Well, that's a mental thought, right?
That's a mental thought, yeah.
Got it. So what are you doing after you teleport up?
I have my action and movement left, so I'm going to check out what's wrong with Kel. I'm going to move over here.
You head up with Iz. Iz can give you an update, but you cannot see Kel.
Is what's going on?
Oh, he's down there fighting some suction monsters or something.
I don't think there's anything I can do to help at the moment.
I was just gonna teleport him out. And
Oh,
then we
that's
can,
good.
leave everything down in the pits where they belong.
Yeah, probably going in those pits is a bad idea. Let's just stick to collecting our mascot friends.
Which thing do you think everyone ran away from? The mud things or the murder beetles?
I don't think they ran away from these guys.
No.
I think they're meant to be here.
What's that? You hear the Ackheads kind of do like this crazy screeching out cry. Desperation and anger. Seg, you definitely hear that screeching in the air. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. You see two Ackheads climb up a wood onto the trailing path in pursuit.
What? Well, I guess I do have to kill them now.
Cal,
I'm legitimately not surprised.
announced to you about what's happening above you. There's an onslaught of attacks. Actually, they would have advantage. Oh, that one actually hit you. Oh, look at that. I will give that one advantage. I'll take the hit out of this.
I'm definitely hellish rebuking. My browser.
Okay,
slow.
no worries. Absolutely, go for it. You want me to trigger it? And does it hit just, let me see. I was like, man, my computer's gonna let me do this, trust me.
You might be dying. Getting a weird noise going on down there.
Alright. Hellish Flames, dexterity saving. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that's not too shabby. I fail though. Easy enough. You do 19 points of damage as you get angry and you reflect it back out toward the jelly in which attacked you, and you do 19 damage as the flames cover it briefly before expunging out. You guys above hear from, like, you kind of see like a quick flash from below and then dissipate. Very nice, very nice. Next up. You get hit by another one.
Dang it.
Now, these guys are lethal. The problem with them is that they might shrink, but the damage doesn't change. You just feel like a heavy, soft paw.
Would get more. Get him at least to do less damage, but apparently that is not the case. Huh?
That is not the case. These things are lethal when broken up like such. I think Shio, or no, technically, I think you guys would have learned that in toward the ends of Rime of Frost Maiden, but nonetheless, or well, Shio at least. Nonetheless, you feel two massive, oddly like soft paw just, and then a hard sizzling burn behind both, where you take a heavy amount of damage. There's still two more.
Oh dear.
Okay, been to hit now. I mean, it's possible you can take the minimum of 6 because I rolled 3 ones, but it doesn't look as so. As you feel another one, like you once you released your hellish rebuke, you just felt just a ton of just soft pawing, and 2 fingers break as one of the pseudopods just kind of like lay all of its weight upon your hand as you go to block it, and it knocks you out. So are they broken for 19 days? Or is that what you rolled?
19 is it told me to roll on the lingering damage table. I think 19 is the roll.
Okay, it reduces the. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, wait for 8 days. Oh, got you. I see what you're doing. Okay. So yeah, okay. You reduce it down. So as you get knocked out, you manage to somehow put your fingers in actual water for the inflammation stuff. I'm not sure, but they don't work for a total of 4 days. So your next 4 days, you got broken fingers, my friend. 2.
Right.
You could tell me what they are later. Ouch.
Both
Not your middle ones.
Both.
Do you want to do any kind of cry out upon this, or do you want to just go down like a champ?
I will definitely scream in pain as my middle fingers are broken.
You guys hear a shout out from Cal below. Things do not sound in favor. Cal, can you please roll me a death saving throw? Straight to the hot seat for some of you guys. Oof, intense.
Oh dear.
Oof. Those broken fingers is not pleasant. Sag. You lead us in again. You just acquired a Lorehold mascot. What do you do next as you hear the crying screams of Cal?
Well, I feel like I've messed around enough. After that successful capture, I'm feeling a little bit more myself. I figure it's time to at least head over and see what my teammates are doing. So let me measure out my movement real quick, see how close I can get to them. If I fly straight for the general direction, yeah, looks like I can get about here. So I'll go ahead and
feel
fly.
the weather getting a little heavier too. The fog seems to be thickening slowly. All right, you fly over to here.
Yeah, let me just do that real quick.
Yeah.
And I guess I try to see what I can see of my
Oh, you
teammates.
absolutely see 2 massive Inakets chasing down Shio, and you see a otter, and you make out a small Iz. You heard the shout coming from somewhere in this general direction. From your current height, you still can't see Cal. You probably have to be like maybe, I'd say probably like around here to get that kind of vantage point. As he went all the way basically down to the base. He practically was just on a log away from the base level. He went pretty far down.
Fair enough. I guess I'll deal with that egomaniac first. Actually, I wonder if I can take kind of a pop shot at one of those big bug-looking things.
Absolutely. If it's within range of one of your attacks, for sure.
Yeah. Let me make sure. And just real quickly, I apologize. What exactly is the range on my pistol again?
So if you look at the IO, 1 second, I'm going to your character sheet. I think it's like 6120. Let me verify that for you.
It's 30 to 90 feet, I believe, right?
Just kidding, it's 30-90, yeah. So what that means is if you shoot within 30 feet, it's a flat roll. If you shoot between 31 and 90 feet, it's a disadvantage, and you cannot shoot beyond 90.
Got it. Well, I'm really just trying to draw one of their attention, so it is a little out of that 30 feet range, but I will go ahead and try to shoot at this guy here.
As you fly over, you pull out the pistol, you line it up. Good thing these things are big. You guys all hear this loud kind of pot shot just fire out. You all look and you see this quick flash come from Seg. Well, is in Shio. Go ahead and give me that damage, Seg. Very nice.
Come on, kill him. $64d6, right?
Of course, of course.
I do apologize. I just want to make sure I did this right.
Well, I set the item up. What do you mean?
I just clicked on the dice for the pistol.
Got it. Yeah, you're fine. So then in the chat, you should see where it says damage. You can click on that damage button.
Thank you. I apologize.
No worries.
And then
And just roll. Yeah. Very nice. 9 points. Very cool. You fire across. You see this and that kid kind of walking in. It's just kind of screeches and screams out and it looks in your direction. It waits till it's done. Anything else?
No, that egomaniac's on his own. I just hope that I did enough damage to draw its attention. Maybe get him to only have to deal with one of those.
Alrighty. Is
All right, time to go full trauma team. All right, let me do some mathing real quick. Yeah, that works. And there. And this guy.
so is as you move up to the edge here, you see below a horrible scene. It's a lot of jellies and one cow lying there motionless. He is down
Broken fingers.
with 2 broken fingers, very clear as he has them broken and pointed unintentionally in your direction.
Good for him. He has platinum coverage.
As you also see 2 knackheads chasing from behind you, and everything looks like it's going accordingly to plan.
I would choose to fail the saving throw.
Unfortunately, you don't choose that unconsciously. Let's see what it says. If they're unconscious,
The target you choose to fail.
yeah, but
Yeah,
he's
but it's
unconscious. That's let me look. Let's do a little check. Let's check. Let me try to be fair. Let's see.
I mean,
You
can't
automatically
resist
fail
it.
a check when you are unconscious.
You can't
You can?
resist if you're not there.
No, I think you automatically do. So no matter what spells cast on you, you automatically fail.
Let's see. I'm
There's no specific way to pass on or intentionally fail a saving throw given you time. Yes, unconscious creatures still roll saving throw. It still says you roll them, so therefore automatically fail on strength and dex. Otherwise,
automatically
yeah.
fails strength and dex. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, you passed. is you pray that he's just weakening today
Really?
and he freaking resists it.
Really? Okay.
Oof.
Yeah, I dispute that ruling, but I won't argue it now.
Any follow up?
No,
bonus?
I really don't want to get him up just to get put back down.
Here's what we'll do going forward, or in general. Do you guys all want to decide it as always choosable, whether or not unconscious, or out of your control when unconscious?
I don't know. We should
Well,
probably
team vote.
look it up and take some time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll bring it up in the Discord. I'll write it out and
Yeah,
talk about
yeah.
it. Fair point.
That's
But
why I
don't
said I
take
don't
it.
want to disrupt for flow. It does. We'll
Oh,
just
good.
keep going.
That way, Anivia has a voice in that.
Well, I also want to be fair to Cal too, because he's the one currently in the situation.
That's right. I got 6 extra characters ready to go.
Beautiful. All these students looking to learn. When one dies, a new invitation goes out.
That is Lorraine's little sister.
There you go. All right, Cal, go ahead and give me a death saving throw, please. As you manage to resist, you used all that energy
Now you roll low.
and feel weak. Very lackluster. These jellies are going to slowly start climbing up as this one actually starts to retract. You notice that this one seems to have a bit more of a face, I guess you could say. Something moving apart from its already physical aspect to it. And then you see these other two slowly kind of cover over Cal. Neckheads. This one is going to come up to its butty here. You can make it go here. And it is going to cast acid spray on in this direction. That would draw me. Okay, 1 point. Ooh, you were just within range, Shio. Boom. A acid spray in your direction, Shio. I need you to give me dexterity saving throws. You see the enacted kind of catching up like, and then it just spews. Oof. Well, that hits you. For 13 points of damage. I did not target you, so allow me to find. As you feel from across your side just tons of heat just molting across your clothes, burning through, hitting your skin, immediately causing a heated rash and burning through some of the more exposed previously upon the start of it all. It does not feel great. The other one is... Yes, sorry, Shio. The other one's going to absolutely run up on you. Or try to bite you. That misses. As it small opens up and its mandibles kind of retract out as they come to close in around you, you duck out of the way, preventing any damage this time. That brings us to you, Shio.
Yeah, I know when I've lost. So, Misty Step is try to get Kel as soon as you can.
I don't know if I can. He's being obstinate.
It's always like this. Jeez.
I refuse all efforts to help.
I'm gonna revoke his platinum coverage.
I didn't pay my copay, probably.
Anyone got a cleric? And then I'm going to use my action to attack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
Finally.
You fire at the ankh head, or the ankh head, ankh egg. For 14 points of damage. Very nice. As you see that sucker just get rocked off to the side like a bus getting hit by another bus. Thing did not like that. It is still standing, looking a little rickety, still strong. Anything else, you?
Nope, that's my full actions.
You got it. We go into the next round. Bringing us first and foremost with is. The good news is, Pudding goes last. Potential news is, Cal goes third.
I meant to cast that on our last
Residence
compatriot.
Cal.
And let me check something. Is see? Nope. You go here. All right, cool. And let's see if he can make the save this time.
All right.
Oh no, you failed. I'm gonna put
All
him
right.
here.
Okay.
That's
So,
it.
yeah, perfect. I'm sorry, I was looking at that. Okay, beautifully done. So where exactly do you place them?
Right next to my animal companion. Actually in the same
Got it.
square since it's small.
Where'd you go? Oh, right there.
Yep.
As you create this vortex warp, what would it look like exactly? Like, I mean, I get this as like a magical twist of space, but you're more of an algorithm guy, so I imagine like a whirlwind of equations.
Yeah. Completely covers and whatever's inside disappears.
Beautiful. You kind of like do like a full kind of masking net of cow, and then pulling them out. As you see one of the jollies kind of now falling back onto just a log and kind of seeping through it.
And I'm going to use my bond with my familiar to cast Healing Word.
Oh,
Reaction.
very
Oh, wow.
nice.
Roll a 1.
What do you say through your creature?
Nurse!
Clear.
Your eyes open, looking for the most. Well, there's no nurse.
Where's the jelly?
Oh, it's
You also
coming,
notice
Cal.
you're on a nice flat bread. I mean, bread. Well, a nice flat bed instead of the hard log. You have been displaced. Anything else is
I'm going to move away. And that'll be
No.
it for my turn.
Wonderful. Yeah, kids. Their pursuit.
All right, I'm awake. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to ask Shio, do I get the big spider thing or the blob?
Spider thing, they can attack at a distance.
You see both of these
What's
dudes
the
just
range?
just
What's the-
rushing up on you guys, just insanely fast. As this one dashes, so that's all they do. This one, let's see. Hey, wait. Guess that's all I can do. Can't do too much. Cal, you are what was that, 6 HP? Boom. What do you do?
I'm going to cast.
You find a new purpose as you were just saved by the bell.
Does anyone have any spell slots? Use Hellish Rebuke.
Did you
But
do a
did you
long
guys
rest?
ever? Yeah, did you guys ever do a long rest? Because you guys did cast some spells capturing the ones from last session.
Oh, I didn't do a long rest after the game because I cast Charm Person during the game.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. Go ahead, and then
Have
just
we had-
knock out that one or whatever.
Have we had a long rest since the game, or did we come
Yeah,
straight?
you guys stopped at the manor after, and I
Yeah.
thought we honored one because you guys went for a cool minute, and then one of you guys made a comment about not resting, and then
Alright.
we honored it.
Then I'm going to cast Shatter on the 2 Ankegs.
See here. Well, it looks like one of them fails and the other one succeeds.
Oh, good. They were getting too close to me.
So the damage comes out to a total of this one dying and this one taking half, which would be a 8 because it turns it down.
And I am backing up.
All right, so you see as you cast Shatter directly where you feel like the ground, like the rocks are below the actual vine and a grass bed below, kind of just you guys all feel the ground around you shake and small rubble fall on both sides as you see one inactive fall with the rubble down and collapse. One down. This one catches its bearing on the vines and it's just like setting itself. Watching you, Shio. Ever so intensely. Cal, anything?
That's it. I'm running away.
You got to Shio we go.
Yeah, I'm moving away from this thing. Hold on, let's see what 30 feet is. 30. And then I'm going to target the Naked and say, this would have been a lot better if you just stayed in your pit. But no, now you and your friend are gonna die. Ah.
You fire and hits the top of the grass. It looks at you. Not
Well,
impressed.
I can say mean things too, you know. Yeah, I didn't like what I just did. And so, bonus action, my last Misty Step. Next kill.
You got it.
Oh, I see how it is, guys. Just leave me behind.
You can fly off the edge and be safe.
Seg.
Excuses.
Just dash 60 feet in the air.
Sure.
Am I in engagement range? Yeah, I am. I have to disengage.
Seg, what's up?
All right. Well, I see the egomaniac running for his life, per usual.
Accurate.
So I guess I'll fly over to him. Hold on, let me do a quick measurement quick so I can aim where I need to go. I get 70 feet of movement, right?
I think it's 50 with your fly speed.
Is it 50?
It's 50 when
Right.
you're in the air.
50 when I'm in the air. Okay. Ah, I'm so far away.
Let's split up, guys.
Well, yeah, I guess I'll fly over here, sit on the wall somewhere.
Okie doke.
And then let me do one more measurement. Well, it looks like they're just barely in range of aid. So I guess I'll use my action to cast aid. Because it doesn't look like this bug thing is giving up.
So yourself included, so you and Shio and Cal?
Yes. I believe we're all in range, right? 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly 30 feet. Yep. So the three of you guys get a +5 to your HP and current hit points increase. So
Got it.
It's like doubling my hit points.
for you, yeah. All right. And then Cal, did you do yours or do you want me to do it? Actually, I got you. Got you.
Oh, I thought it did it automatically. No, okay, you did.
No, this one's a little different because it's like because it adjusts your max and your min, so I have to like filter both. But you're good. All of you guys got it. Boom. You guys all three of you kind of feel this sense of calm and relief over you. In doing such, That brings us to that the end of your turn, good sir?
That is the end. Yeah.
Alrighty. That brings us to the jellies. The jellies. The jellies are real jelly because they'll never catch you guys if you never let them. So they're just gonna chill there and slowly disappear. 2 of them are gone. I wonder where they went. All right.
The whole.
Next round brings us to Shio.
That's unusual. I never go first.
I know. I don't know what happened to Sug there. What did you roll? What?
All
Roll the
right.
3.
I really have a thing against these Ankeg things. So Eldritch Blast. I almost rolled a nat one again.
He fires. Just makes contact as you see the ant cat croak in pain. Ooh, 12 points. And it's like kind of like teeter tottery hanging on.
It's dinner time.
Yeah, let me bite it with my 0 points of damage.
That it for you, Shio?
Yep, that's it for me.
All right, you stand and spectate is you stand before this being before you.
Oh, I'm gonna disengage. And I'm gonna take their advice and flight straight up.
Got it. Twice.
There it is. I'll go up about 60. We'll see if they come over. Oh, there's something else up here.
That's the outpost that Shio was in. But yeah, there's a bunch of outposts all around. As you fly up, the Egghead watches you. Looks down. Looks across. Kind of screeches out. And it too kind of retracts its steps and recedes. Where technically Iz can see it. But the rest of you guys can't as it goes down. Doom. Egg.
All right. Well, guess I'll finally fly over and meet up entirely with my battle-worn compatriots here and kind of ask them what's been going on, how they managed to run into trouble during such a simple task.
It's what we do.
Whew.
If you guys want, the enemies are going to take a 100% passive stance and retreat. If you guys have no intentions of pursuing them, you guys can go into a free initiative. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of interested in Eldritch blasting some okra jellies into smithereens.
Okay. We'll leave it open for now. Sug, anything you wish to do? Oh yeah, we'll finish this round for sure.
Well, I'll ask if anybody needs any immediate healing in the most, like, I don't know,
Hal looks
devastatingly
the worst.
sarcastic way possible.
Hal, you
I'm-
feel that sarcasm.
I mean, yeah, I could be better off, but as long as nothing gets close to me, I should be okay.
I'm good.
Well, I'm not gonna fist fight them.
All right, we'll leave it at that then.
Oh, let's get that Eldritch Blast.
All right. So I can't see the Ankeg, but I can still see the okra jelly.
Yeah. You fire across the waist.
I want to kill it.
Very nice. You see like a little like the jelly itself kind of suck in the entire force of the damage and then lavish back out. It definitely did damage. It's still up. It is its turn. And it will sink into the floor below. now going out of sight. The beginning of the round, it would bring us into such. Again, if you guys choose to be non-aggressive, you have free action.
How about you want to bet we're gonna have to go down that stupid hole? I
don't know.
bet. Wait, what is those
the
coins called?
mascots have gone down there.
There's a mascot that went down, and there's that cake nest. If you want to fly down and try to get it, it is.
Oh, I bet it's going down the hole. How about you want to bet it's going down the hole?
What kind of school are we attending that has crazy monsters on campus?
Yeah, that can
Oh.
attack students.
This is something we've actually asked about quite a number of times.
Well, I for sure am not attending this campus.
The
I'm
teachers,
going to
the
Prismar.
teachers assure us we won't die.
I don't
But
know.
then again, I'm gonna fly over there and see if I can see it.
You see it still there. It's looking around and it sees you, and it's just like kind of puts out its tongue, almost in a dog-like nature.
Like a lolling, happy kind, or kind of
Yeah,
like you can't catch me.
like from this point of view, it looks like a little of both. You're not quite sure exactly what response you're gonna get, but it does seem to be in a gleeful visage of seeing you.
This guy's pretty happy. I mean, it lured us into an ambush, and yeah, mission accomplished, I guess.
Shia?
I don't feel like killing more monsters the school sanctioned because they're gonna blame us, and I don't want to feel like I don't want to deal with that.
They're
So-
probably some teacher's pet or something.
Yeah, we'll berate them, but they're gonna just do the whole "this is our school" thing, and then yell at
Hell.
us.
What do you do, Phil?
All right. So, what kind of mascot does Iz see? Can I see it?
Yeah, it passed.
Oh, a Witherbloom one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to attract nature creatures.
What exactly were you kind of leaning for?
Well, yeah, I'm willing to let the monsters go if we just focus on our job here. What do you think, guys? How do we attract Witherbloom mascots?
Well, one of us is bleeding out, and then we can heal him, and that should bring some of the Witherbloom guys. Because I mean, isn't their whole thing like life and death type stuff?
That's true. Yeah, life and death.
I mean, if anyone knows necromancy, they love that sort of thing too.
All right. Well, I'll bleed on it if that helps.
I don't exactly have necromancy, but I can definitely heal some people up if that's what it takes to get this job over with. Holy cow, you guys.
I mean,
Do
we
I
only
s-
ran into 2 monster groups. I mean, that's not bad.
You see this, and when Shio, you poke your head over, you see it kind of like running in circles. It's kind of like it's kind of like real, like woohoo.
Is get that thing.
Okay, okay.
You fly in to swoop it up. I need a sorry, a sleight of hand, please.
I believe in you. Is
Oh, you said sleight of hand or dex?
Sleight of hand,
It's
sorry.
the same for me.
You
No.
missed. You kind of hit one of the rocks with your wings, and you're like, oh, and you see the pest just kind of take off.
I feel like we shouldn't bet on this, but I kind of want to.
Is just going to enjoy this. He's going to chase after it on foot. Like happy like a cat.
You're gonna chase after it on foot. You go ahead and give me a change this up with every roll.
I'm going to try to jump on it like a cat.
Okay. I'll allow I'll allow another. If you want to be sneaky about it.
This will be more of a dex thing, but yeah, that'll actually
Okay.
work. It's the same for me.
Cool. We'll say you're trying to be sneaky about it.
And sleight of hand.
Still disadvantage though.
Oh,
Oh my god, don't even need it because you rolled 2 1 in a row. But go ahead, let's see. I'm curious.
It's an 11.
Well, with the double 1, or well, with the original one, the disadvantage, you go again. You guys see is just having the time of his life as this thing is just running around like crazy, and it runs up to this log. Cal, you recall what you thought about that log network?
Mm-hmm. Right. Hey
Did
guys.
anyone wish to? Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll tell the rest of them. Those logs are hollow. I think they're like a tunnel system.
Oh,
Darn. I don't like that.
so we got caves and hollow logs.
Yep.
Wow.
On a
Do
side
we
note,
actually need to be down here other than to catch that guy?
I hope not.
I mean, we were just planning to lure them. We can go back to that and just watch out for the murder stuff in the pits. Maybe there should be like signage some up, like don't jump into the pits.
I mean, that door, that little hatch was just unlocked. I went straight down it. Those things could escape at any time.
I'm pretty sure this guy isn't in any danger.
No, but he is causing havoc, and he spit at me.
I mean, we could cut up the thing you blew up and like leave it out for the pest, and they'll come around. I mean,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
pests do, right?
They were like friends with it or something. Maybe it'll throw a little funeral.
Yeah, as it eats it.
Well, you can decide on that. I am gonna start painting.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use minor illusion to try to draw like the image of uh the Prismari campus, like a 3D image.
Okay. All right. As you start working on that, while you're down there, can you go ahead and give me an investigation check?
Yeah.
Cal, Cal and Psych, what are you guys doing?
I'm really nervous about going down there. I just want to see what is checking out the log tunnel.
No.
So, a ring of peat decayed leaves and beetle-infested animal skulls sit in the middle of one of the clearings there below. You get like a sense of rot slowly growing in smell as the breeze redirects where it blows. Can you give me a perception check, please? Is
Oh boy. Getting all these low rolls out of the way, so when I need those 20s, I'll be set.
the smell eludes you for whatever reason. If you choose to further investigate it, let me know.
Nope, stay away from leaves.
Say that again. Sorry,
I said, no, I'm staying away from stupid leaves.
you got it.
I've got to go do
Da, da,
my project.
do you let this one go, or do you continue pursuing it? Is
No, I'm going to leave that be because I kind of remember some stuff going down that hole not like 8 seconds ago.
you got it? Boom. Cal, you see it wander ever further in until it disappears. So, Cal and Seg, what were you guys doing as now? I assume are you returning to them, or are you still hanging out there?
No, I'm going to return back up there.
Okay.
Not the murder
So-
pit's being a bad idea.
Technically, only Shio is preoccupying himself at the moment with his attempt to draw attention to himself. The three of you guys, otherwise, are doing what? You have acquired 1 so far. Seg, did you even tell them that you got 1 yet?
I have not told them.
You got it. All right. So that is still with. So you guys in team sense acquired none since you started.
I feel pretty confident that combat is over, but I am going to stick a little closer by this time, and I wonder if I can fly up to this other tree over here in the corner.
This one over here in the bottom left.
Yeah, this guy over here. Yeah. And then
Okay,
right
yeah.
up.
And then you want to do. Sorry, say it again.
Yeah, I was just measuring out my movement, so probably come around. It's not letting me move. Well, I'll probably come around here and then just see what I can see below me.
Okay, let's see. Check something real quick. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Coming right up. Come on.
There is something glistening and glowing, ever so slightly, inside this little cavern.
Oh no, not more caves. Okay.
It's in there. Cal,
Yeah.
what do you do? What do you do?
Where did Seg go?
Seg flew to the branch here and gandered in the general pool area of such and saw something glistening from within this little pocket of a cave. You saw the past disappear here, assumingly going where you fear it
Right.
probably went. And there's still a mass of more land to cover.
Are there? So there was a cave opening over here.
Correct?
Is this a cave opening?
No.
Okay, nothing is. So if I were to go down on that stony area and peek into the log.
This would be the only immediate opening outside of the one across from here.
All right. I want to climb down there and look into the log.
Okay, so do you want to go down via the observation deck or just climb down freehand?
Yeah, no, I'll go down via the observation deck.
All right. You pop over, you pop down about probably around here. And even from here directly, you can see that the log is hollow and the past is probably made. You see some kind of shadow about.
Is there? All right, I want to get closer and make sure, see if there's any. I mean, is it big enough to like walk upright, or do I have to crawl?
All through. It'd be more like a crawl.
And I'm really nervous about there being jellies in the. I'm gonna have nightmares about these jellies. So I want to, examine carefully before I.
Okay, so you head up to such and go ahead and give me an investigation check as you peer in with your dark vision. No endurance toward it.
Come on, natural one. Oh, that's better.
You look through, and there's plenty of potential crevices in which the jellies could seep through. If you were to be halfway through and they were to get your attention, it could be a bad spot if they caught you off guard. Not impossible for you to shuffle all the way through before they can because they move slow. But if for any reason you get, caught up there without, for whatever reason, moving forward or back, then yeah, it could be deadly. But as long as you're moving, you should be fine. They're pretty slow.
Right.
It's not all that reassuring.
I mean, we're in
It's
a
tough.
swamp.
They're slow, but they're close to that particular zone, so it's like a hot spot. There could or couldn't be traffic. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, guys, what do you want to do? I can crawl in here and try and get this thing, but
Don't die. That's my thing.
yeah,
Just lure it out.
it's high on my list. Okay. Let's lure it out. Can I make what's something naturey? Make a bird call.
Okay. What type of bird?
Dodo.
A
I
dodo?
doubt Kel knows very many bird calls, so
Then who do you enlist to do it, Cal? You popcorn.
I'll ask Iz. Hey, Iz, do you know any bird calls?
Oh, sure.
Can you teach me one? Can you make a bird call? Let's make some.
What type of bird you looking for?
One with wings.
Okay.
Maybe a blue one. I don't
I'll
know.
give him a bluebird call.
You got it. Give me a performance check.
Wouldn't that be survival?
Sure, we'll do survival.
And
Helps you
once
out.
he's doing it, I want to copy him too.
All right, go ahead and you give me a performance check.
Yeah. I am pretty consistent about 10 today.
Cal, you mock exactly what he does to a T without even struggling. It sounds great. Here's what happened. You guys all hear disturbed. I am disturbed. As the ground beneath your feet briefly again rumbles.
See? There should be signs warning us about being disturbed.
You hear from across the way over yonder is you look behind where you stand, and you see ducking out from its den an Etten.
Talking one.
Yeah, you guys know what that is?
Very
Should we be
angry,
concerned?
very unhappy. You feel like this is a red flag is. You definitely know what Ettens are, and they're definitely things on your no go near list.
I'm gonna fly over, pick up my poor companion. I'm gonna roll out this way. You guys see that thing? I am not fighting that thing.
As the supposed leader of the group, I have to advise not to fight that thing.
Gio, go talk to it so it doesn't smash you.
Nah, I'm busy. I'm busy making art. Don't you know the
Oh.
process can't be interrupted?
Shio, yeah, give me a perception. Perception, performance, and sleight of hand. Actually, both of those. Cal, do you take any attention to what you hear, or do you focus on your hollowed wood?
Well, I will glance over that way, but I want to see if this mascot's coming out of the tunnel. If it was attracted at
You
all.
see the mascot reappear here. It had previously gone out of sight, and it has slowly made its efforts going back, but it is not yet commenced.
All right. The big monster thing seems way far away. I'm gonna repeat the bird call.
All right, with advantage because it did so well the first time.
Hey guys, watch out for the giant murder thing. Nah, we're good. Nice. You're better
Pretty
at the bird
solid.
call than I am.
You hear another of
Doesn't like
frustration.
calls.
You feel the ground. Boom. As if disruption has occurred. Yeah. You, however, see the past moving ever closer. Like curious, looking. Almost, but still a little ways. You could go in. You could keep trying to bait it out.
Ah, shoot. What is everybody else doing?
Well, I'm flying away from the giant damn thing. I think I might just go up high in the tree and watch these guys.
How's my art turning out?
I've lost Seg. I'm not
He's
sure
over
what
here.
it is. Oh, all the way over here.
Oh, he's over in the tree. Oh, is he in the pit?
Say that
Oh,
again.
he's in the tree.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, Seg. They're in the tree. Seg could see actually the heads of such. Is because where exactly is? Can you give me a perception check?
Sure.
See the details of these creatures.
No, I think I won't.
They look pretty goddamn for real, and I mean, if anything's been here fake, then you'd be fooled because everything's been trying to kill you. So nope, those things look deadly and horrible.
Don't
Cal
worry, guys. I'm sure the giant thing isn't all that strong.
or Seg.
I mean, I'm looking
Sorry.
at it.
Seg, what are you doing in all this? You hear it all, you see it all. Do you partake?
So I did notice that the thing came out right after they did that whole bird call
Yep.
thing.
Absolutely. And then you heard Cal say, "Whoop," then do it again. And you
Well,
see it over here, stomping over.
I'm gonna assume the worst and assume it wants to eat whatever bird made that bird call noise. And being a bird, I'm gonna steer clear of it. I am gonna try to fly low and get closer to that cave because I am a pirate at heart and I cannot resist the call of shiny things.
You got it.
In fact, because I'm afraid, I'm just gonna dash my full 100 because it is 100 when I dash. Is that correct?
Correct.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and dash right around here, get a little closer to the cave, see what I can see.
All right.
Once again, trying to stay as low as possible, stay out of that thing's line of sight.
As you fly low and you head over to this opening, you do see a little bit more clear. It looks like there's definitely internal water dripping in the cave, like from the ceiling down into the water below, streaming out toward you. So going in would get, like, if you flew in, your feathers would eventually be getting damp and wet from above, like, you're taking in the environment prior to approaching fully. But that's what you kind of grasp from your immediate look. But you can give me a perception to get anything further, to see if we get anything.
Coming right up.
You look through and you do see this shiny object still present, and it looks to be kind of buoying within.
Can I tell if it's alive or not?
Give me an insight check.
Insight check, you said?
Yes, sir.
There you are.
Kind of lingering on your gut for this one.
All right, well, I'm not too keen to get my feathers wet, but I guess I will just kind of generally call out that there is something shiny in this cave over here. If somebody that doesn't mind getting a little damp wants to check it out, could possibly be one of our mascots we're looking for.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. I'll send down my nurse to help you out.
Well,
All right.
and I think
So your otter friend, do you send it like, just tell it what's the command is for your sentient?
Oh well, the familiar is actually sentient, but we'll send it over there and be like, "Go grab the shiny."
Okay.
So it'll come up to you. You have to kind of point it out where to go.
all right.
Where's your little familiar at? Where's that token?
You-
Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh wait, are you giving it to Cal or Seg?
Does it need to go down here?
Seg was down here.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought he was
Yeah.
up.
That's why I said like that, because it was the otter. That's why I was like, oh, that's
here.
cool.
And however long it'll
All
take
right.
to get there.
All right, you got it. So while that's happening, Cal, where do you decide? Where do you land? What are you doing?
I don't want to do the bird call again, but I do want to inch closer to the mascot, like, and as long as it's not running away from me, then as soon as it's within range, I want to lunge and just grab it.
All right. So what we're gonna do is a series of checks. You versus the pet. Your first one is going to be a stealth check, and this isn't so much as you being stealthy, but calmly approaching. Easy enough. It doesn't move an inch, but it does watch you, and it seems to lower its guard. You move further. This time, I need you to do a sleight of hand as you shift stuff out of your way. There's a bit of debris inside this log from different creatures passing through. As you do, you hear like a scratch. You don't know if you've made yourself known, but you do have a little echo before it dissipates. You continue moving forward.
Yep.
You move forward. I need an animal handling check as it's just in reach. You just need to let it huddle into your hand. It bites you. As it bites you, I need a sleight of hand as you rip your hand out to see if you can hold on to it.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah, they do that, Cal. I got bit by one earlier today.
One of those 4 rolls.
Oh my gosh. You take 8 points of damage from the
crap.
bite. As you rip your hand out, it just tears open like this whole like cut this laceration across. Like you're just beat it. When you do that, you have a broken finger on that hand, and now it's like ripped open from this, freaking pest, and the pest now backs away.
All right, screw it.
Announcing itself now.
Mascot's
And you
not
quickly
worth
shuffle out.
it did more damage to me than the other monster.
You almost had it. Through all of that.
All right, I'm climbing out of this pit.
That one's a dick,
right.
right, Cal?
That's right.
Let's let it just roam. It'll be happier in the cage we're gonna put it in, but
Tell the pancakes to go eat it.
I tried that, but they're not interested in it because it's a little pest just like them.
So you climb out, you come into the outpost, and you head back to the pathing outside. With such, that episode is over. This familiar heads inside. What would be your familiar as AC? Technically.
Not high. It's a familiar.
Okay. You feel it disconnect. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, great! You killed my nurse.
And
Yeah, back home.
you see is Shio and Cal all see this massive Enten climbing over the vines. And he looks across and sees all three of you just slowly scanning the way. Two heads. Two expressions just confused and entangled. There's yells it across the entire area. You guys see the trees fly off when birds and the echo traveling. This is a situation. Meanwhile, Seg, you don't see the familiar come out. You hear is and then see the Etten, or not see the Etten, but hear the Etten. What do you do, Seg?
I don't see what happened to it. You just see it go in and disappear.
You have no dark vision. Yep, it went in and didn't come out.
Yeah, I don't think I'm messing with that cave. As alluring as the shininess is, I'm feeling some anglerfish vibes here, and I do still have that big troll thing in the back of my head. So I think I will. Let's see. What all can I do? I think I'm just gonna get out of there.
So where do you fly?
Probably around here. I'm gonna dash. I'm not feeling comfortable over here. Just try to, nonchalantly, like through the chattering of my beak, try to hide my fear. Hey, how you doing? How can I help?
All casual and nonchalantly. What do you guys do? The Enten doesn't seem to be very, very fast in its intentions yet, as it's kind of surveying it. But if they continue to climb, I will let you know.
Well, I'm never gonna get to finish my art, am I? So I'm gonna go meet up with these guys.
Technically, sorry, Share. Let me see what you had rolled earlier. Sorry.
Oh, well, I meant because the monster keeps disturbing me.
No, but you did a really good piece at the moment. So do you wish to keep it, like try to store it and take it with you? Or do you leave it behind?
Oh, I'm definitely trying to store it.
All right. Give me a sleight of hand as you quickly try to assemble your supplies as the Enten threat grows near.
Did you see a nope right here?
You know, guys, I think we've had a pretty rough day. Let's go home.
Oh my god, you start packing your stuff and the painting falls. And it's staring up at you and you look down and it is good. It is really good.
I am immensely disappointed. Did it fall off the edge?
Yeah, it's down there.
Can you get my painting?
It's too big.
It's not. It's beautiful. Look at it.
You see
It's
the
in the
Enten
mud.
start climbing up here. Disturbed. Slowly making their stomping way down. You notice that they seem to be moving lethargically. Not normal speed. What do you guys do?
All right, I'm going to call out to the Etin. Gentle sir, we are deeply apologetic for having disturbed your rest. What can we do to make it up to you?
As you call out toward it, you see both of its heads kind of like do like this crazy, irritating like vibe. In doing so, you notice something. Something not necessarily good. You see in one hand this like bone-like shape emerge, like literally form from the hand of the Setin. Not normal. And then in the other hand, you see it again, this one too, form into what looks to be some kind of very mediocre club-like weapon. But something different about them is they both seem to have like a fungal growth exerting from both parts of those of their appendages. And they go, and it continues, and they both kind of echo back. As they start smacking their two now weaponed arms together and slowly continue their sluggish movement further to the crossing point in which you guys need to retreat if that was the plan.
Yeah, kind of cutting off our exit. What's disturbing you?
They just swing and hit part of the vine. Leading up, you see the vines kind of almost instinctively heal and rewound themselves from the disturbance. You imagine that that's why this railing system seems to be in existence. However, it does not stop the engine's rage. They seem to only repeat the word, I am disturbed.
I'm getting my painting.
Priority.
You take your time moving on down. Give me
Yeah.
a perception check.
Yeah, Shio might be going home after this. He's
Kinda
having
need
a really
reset.
rough day.
Did we save the game before we did this level? Can we just
I know, right?
You feel the ground below you shake as from below breaks open, your painting falls in, and you see the mandibles of the inaccurate below you.
Mandibles.
get
Get-
out of there, Shio?
Didn't we go through this once already?
Feel you take 16 points of damage as you feel like an injection of some kind of further inducing liquid of damage pierce through on top of it all. If I am not mistaken, you are considered grappled currently as you are trying to pull yourself away from its mandibles holding you tight. You realize you are now stuck. You're painting too in the maw of this creature.
Are we in initiative?
I'm trying to figure this one out, guys. You guys are really this went south really fast.
Assume we roll low on initiative.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just do a team initiative for you guys, and I'll let you guys call it out. Right now, I'll only keep. Secondly, the N is not full on aggressive against you. It's pissed. I would not advise getting near it, but it has not yet aggressively done any action towards you guys.
Stop running away so I can stomp you.
However, the egghead is pissed, and Shield came back for seconds.
He did. This thing's probably looking at him like, oh, it's you.
You know, it's like Shio was like, hold on, I want to let them know I'm coming. There goes my painting. I'll be right there. He's like, I'm here.
More.
Get in position. I'm going in for more.
Damn it, Shio.
It's like,
My painting
you
was so
witnessed-
good.
You witnessed this entire thing go down, and it's still your judgment doesn't change. Can I get initiative for you, Zach? Shio, go ahead and give me a. I believe it is a strength check to get out of the grapple.
Oh, I'm probably gonna roll low because that's just how Foundry works.
You struggle. You're not getting out of it right now. You are in a tremor situation, folks. We got a tremor situation happening down south. Seg, we're able to get that initiative rolling. I don't want to skip you on accident. Cal, what do you do? And you also you see this all go down. Yeah, not looking good.
All right, range is 60 feet. Great job, Sig.
You know, today's
And
just not our
today
day. I
is
think
like
it's
a
time we go
gnarly
back to the
one day.
manor.
I'm gonna move a little
This
closer
seems like a problem literally any other student can solve.
to the Ankeg.
There are champions for other years.
You fire at the kid.
I'm going to do vicious mockery.
Oh, vicious mockery.
Try and give it some disadvantage on its attack rolls. Mr. Ankeg, you are the ugliest creature I have seen in the last 5 minutes.
Oh, I almost thought I had that 20. Okay, you succeed. It looks in your direction, and you hear like a screech. Like it's offended.
Great. So what's your
9.
bid? Just get
Alright.
it.
Disadvantage at least, so
Do you do 4
cancels
points?
out the advantage from being grappled.
Yeah, I mean it gives it a flat roll. Yeah, you feel a squeeze. See if you're able to hold your own gusto. It does not look like that is a outcome as you take. Oh man, it's an additional 16 points of damage. You see Shio just getting crushed by these mandibles. Shio, how are you feeling as you see your painting snap into two as you and the painting are getting garbage compartmentized?
Rage.
I feel, yeah, that's what I say.
Pure rage.
This should be some superhero movie where Beast comes out, turns into the Incredible Hulk or something.
You know, if it wasn't for all the ones, I would totally rule in favor if this was like a fair fight. But you guys are just putting yourselves in this spot. Shio, you were warned. Good thing they don't have multi attack. There is still hope. Shio is pissed. He is not happy. Wait, what happened?
Did I get skipped?
I don't.
You
Yeah,
did
like,
get skipped.
Just
weird.
restarted.
Yeah. How odd. Okay, one second. I kept you guys all in the same initiative, so that was weird. It is. How do you react as you see Shio fighting for dear life to save any part of this painting at this point?
Shio. 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 Shio.
What?
Can you hear me? Do you have a good hold on that?
No.
Did you pay for trauma team coverage?
Yes. Surprisingly, I did actually.
Okay.
I have the top of the line health insurance, bro. Like, you see how often I go down. I've got the best health
This
insurance
is
on
true.
campus.
You also have the highest premium, man.
Yeah, I do
wait.
have a high premium.
Are you conscious?
Am I conscious? Yes.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I
Let's
choose to
contemplate
fail it.
the risk.
Fail the saving throw.
Shio, as you give up fighting not only the grapple of the Ankhead, you feel like if this doesn't work, you oh my God. You give up all hope, and boop, you're gone. You disappear from the mandibles where you thought you were about to be crushed to death. Oops, I almost moved the guy instead of him. Shio,
You're not going to move it
you.
to the end.
Boop.
Oh,
Is
my
that
bad.
where you were moving him? Right there, or no? Over here,
I was gonna put him
wherever you
right
want.
there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right there,
right there.
perfect. Boop. Boop. All right, Shio, you find yourself on the ground, and you look, and you see the anchor shredding up what was a magnificent painting.
You
It is now
monster!
just shred. Is anything else? As you see the Enton also now taking in this entire witness the scene.
Oh
Very
man, I
nice.
better get paid.
I pay you in potions. I don't have money.
Neither do I. Okay, and that'll be it for me.
Seg, you see your newly found squad cornered in some aspect. Wait, why did it sip Seg? Okay, Seg, go twice because
Yeah,
you were
reroll.
last and now you're first.
Like Seg gets 2 turns, I guess.
Yeah, so it works out. So Seg, back to backers. Look at that.
All right. Well, this guy is hopeless. but he also happens to be in the general direction that I was intending to go anyways. So I'm gonna dash right up next to him. Yeah, right up here,
Towards you.
and yeah, towards Shio, and go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm out of spell slots. Yeah, sorry, Shio, you're on your own.
Oh crap!
She is raging out. He just wants to kill that
That's not good.
thing. If I
Well,
was a
in that case,
barbarian, I'd take quarter damage.
I guess I'll just kind of like shrug my shoulders at him and like ask if we're actually doing this or if we're gonna call it a day.
Well, I don't have anything left, so
I
yeah.
think we need to lead the Etten away from the exit so we can get out.
Well, there's also an exit over here.
Maybe we can make it fight the thing in the pit.
Ooh, there's an idea.
Yeah, pit fights.
Ooh, I have an idea. When it's my turn, I can try to convince it that the ant was the one that woke it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that'll attract more of those flying silver quill things.
I mean, it is a fighting school. Oh no, it disappeared.
You guys are talking.
Well, yeah. I mean, we just have to put a shield back down there. It'll come right back out.
During this time, the Etten is kind of hanging out right here, waiting to see how you guys react, as you guys have been motionless for some time. Cal, you see something probably about 10 feet below, extruding from the rocks.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it and say, guys, get away from the thing that I'm Eldritch blasting.
You see an Eldritch blast fires from below.
Hopefully I hit it. Then.
You do make contact. It hits the rocks. You see the rocks kind of disperse from below you, Shio and Seg. You see little like jelly-like fragments fly out, and then you see what looks to be like a sludge. Quickly now, running straight down the rocks and puddle there, and then kind of sizzling. Oh, you took that jelly out. Very nice. Very nice. Good
Did I
call.
kill it?
You killed it.
Awesome.
You see what does seem to be a little odd upon what the jellies just kind of jelly out, sit there, get absorbed into something. But this one particularly kind of immediately went into a hasteful decay of sorts, kind of going into a thickening and then starting to kind of chain react with the ground and then dissipate of sorts. Odd. But there's been a lot of crazier things that have happened today. So,
Yeah. I'm gonna move
Seg.
towards Theo and
Real-
Iz and
Okay. Seg,
and-
outside of your movement and your healing, what were you doing else?
oh, yeah.
You were muted in case you weren't aware.
Oh, I didn't realize it. Sorry, for some reason I thought it was my turn. I apologize. I shouldn't have Eldritch
Oh
Blast.
no, you're totally good. I was running all three of you guys at the same time. I was giving Seg a second to think. But Seg, what do you got?
I'm out of spells, guys. I really think we ought to get out of here. Is there actually another exit over there, like Shio pointed out?
You could try. You guys didn't go that way, but you know, I mean, it doesn't. It leads you away from this way. It could just lead you to another part of the Witherbloom campus. You guys aren't
Well, what do you
too
guys think?
well versed.
I say we go. My art has been ruined, and this day is gone.
Yeah,
think,
today did not go well.
I think, guys, that there's some. Remember that black goo from the bags of rice and whatever else? I think there's
Yeah.
that going on here.
Did you get a sample?
No, but the ooze was acting funny. This Etten is acting funny.
We'll have to come back tomorrow to investigate.
The teacher
Oh.
specifically told us to stay out of that, so for once I'm gonna listen to them. I'm having a bad day.
I want to move towards them and oh, that's why I can't move. I'm on the measure thing. Move
There
towards
we
them, and if
Alright.
the Etten starts to move towards us, I want to sing it a lullaby.
Okay. The Etten does not seem to move necessarily following you guys, but it does move up this way, kind of like following your guys' what is that, longitude? Or latitude, or longitude. I don't know. One of those.
Being parallel with them,
Both.
even.
Exactly. There you go. See?
Mirroring.
Boom. Yeah, sort of. This is just
I'll
kind of
go ahead and
watching
move
you guys, and it's kind of heavily breathing, almost as like I said, it's moving slow, very lethargic. It does not seem itself.
That's why I want to put it to sleep. I want to.
You want to approach it and attempt to?
No, I want to
But-
sing it a lullaby from here.
Oh, how far do you have to be?
Well, I don't. It's not. There's no spells or any. I don't have any magical effects. I just.
Oh, you just want to yell at it, like kind of like
I
hum
just
out
wa-
a lullaby
just
back.
want
I
to
think.
sing
Okay.
calming music to make it go to
Okay. Give me a performance check as you guys hear Cal erupt into the odd ambience in the air, and a crow-like gesture of attempts of relaxation. Let's see. I'll roll for them. Let's see. Yeah, they are
Nice.
not fans. They're just like, despair.
Maybe I should stop singing, huh?
They stamp onto the ground, and as they do stomp, you feel again the shake and the rattling. And it's like super intense. Like for some reason, they have some kind of influence over the grounds in which you stand upon. I need all of you guys to give me Constitution saving throws, please.
Whatever that is.
Unless anyone was declared in the air.
Pretty sure I'm still in the air.
Kind of
I
up in
believe
there
that
for me.
just
I'll go
leaves
ahead
you
and
guys.
roll anyway.
All right.
I'll do
So
it for
she
kicking
like,
wheels.
yeah, you guys are all looking solid. You guys saw this coming. You pissed it off. You all braced in the hopes that Cal succeeded. You braced for failure, and you were ready.
I mean, that's all we're doing today is failing. Like,
Man, it's been rough.
I think
Retreat is here. Do you guys retreat?
absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
definitely.
All right.
I'm done.
Oh yeah,
You guys take off. Are you guys retreating all the way to the dorms, or are you guys trying to regroup in Winnebloom?
Oh, let's regroup in Witherbloom.
Yeah, let's
Regroup
regroup
in
there.
Winnebloom.
See if there's any
Okay.
professors we can warn about these monsters just running around. All right. You guys head back to where students seem to be, and you see some life and some presence, and you guys look beat. You guys look beat to shit. Nothing looks great. Nothing looks really done. You guys have acquired 2 broken fingers, a lost piece of a masterpiece artwork that an egghead had for lunch, 1 mascot unbeknownst to everybody but Seg. And yeah, and 1 pest that bit 2 of you guys and almost got you guys killed. So you guys saw a lot of stuff though that was unfinished and undiscovered outside of everything else that occurred. I do feel bad for you because you probably planned a lot more stuff for us.
Oh, I don't
You're
not
just
worried
rolling
about it
so
at all.
terrible.
This was honestly, you guys going into it and saying let's split up. I already knew that. I was like, this is gonna go so south so fast. that was not in my head. I was like, this map is so big. That was the last thing I thought that would be the greatest idea. But I love it. You guys are so good at it. And nonetheless, you all survived. It got close, but still fun. And you
Cheer
guys will go
didn't
back.
go
I
down.
mean, it's another zone. Yeah, that's true. Nonetheless, you guys arrive here at the one of the core campus grounds where they have schools, actual buildings and classrooms, and you see some students, and everyone kind of seems very on tense as they see you approach. One of the students kind of murmur, "It looks like those are the champions. Yeah, don't look like they won." Hey guys, what happened out there? What's wrong with the mascots?
I don't know.
I think it was the black goo again.
Yeah.
What?
Everything's losing its minds over there. The ant things,
Their
the
eyes are like widening.
Puddleman, the ent, and
Ent?
even the
Lines.
mascots.
Ent?
Etten.
There's no Enten. What?
Yeah, there's an Enton
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, there's an Etten. There's
Ooh, we
a
should tell Professor Fast things are definitely not. That's impossible. Entons don't live in the bog.
Yeah,
Well, you
well,
can tell it's that one.
It was.
I
It seemed like
definitely
it
those
was
not.
serve
drugged.
an eviction notice, and
I mean, ankheads, sure, those are common. You should always be ready to slap one of those around. But a couple spells that they don't like. But I mean, there's enough of you to take on a horde of those. What else did you face? What happened out there?
There's a bunch of slimes. The mascots were biting us.
You see Professor Sharpbeak kind of pushing through the crowd and heading over to you guys, and
I
she's
mean,
like,
I think
"Shoo,
the
shoo,
mascot's
everyone,
fighting is
shoo,
normal.
everyone, shoo!" She puts out her wings, kind of like crowds you guys in a cover and huddles you off to the side as some of the students start to dissipate, as some of the older classmates are helping the professor Sharpbeak push everyone out of the way and kind of get them back into the building as you guys now stand alone with her. Oh my god, her feathers are ruffled. She's looking distressed. I'm going to assume that there was bigger issues.
Yeah, a lot. There's a bunch of monsters over there. Just
I am
tons
done
of
for. I am done for. When the Oracle hears about this, I am going to lose my job. You students have to help me.
Okay.
What can we do to help you, Professor?
What do we know?
We
And what
saw
happened out there? You look awful.
there's just a lot of monsters. Like there's some slimes that took down Kel. There's those ankhids, like a couple of them, and then there's
Okay,
that giant.
slimes, blankets, that's
And the
normal.
artwork
Giants.
eaters.
Okay, hold on. Okay, slimes and kids, those are typical things. Don't you know the spells that counter them? Your students, none of you are Witherbloom students. Okay,
yeah,
I
we're
should
not
have
with
considered this. Okay. Well, take this as a lesson. Each campus has their scares, and students that attend such campus are skilled in how to repel them. Otherwise, you come with a escort. I thought 5 students, odds were not in my favor. I apologize. Nonetheless, giants. What on earth would giants be doing in the book?
It's like a two-headed giant, and it
I
was
know
like
what
talking about
giants
being.
look like. What is it doing?
it was seemed very lethargic. It
Okay, and
talked
did it
about
say
being.
anything?
It said it was disturbed.
Can you
Yeah,
comment? Yeah,
it
no,
has.
they're mad, yes, but
Specifically
did it say
said
why?
not
They're
disturbed.
usually quite clear. They make sense. They're not dumb creatures.
This one was.
It was all it
Yeah.
said was disturbed.
Yeah, it just kept muttering it over and over and over again, and it kind of like shot bones out of its arms, and like its hand turned into vines. It
I
was
mean, it's
really
not
weird.
impossible for one to get lost there. I mean, the Wilteroots Hall is more of a recreational study place here in the Balk. It's not monitored by any of the teachers, so things happen, sure, but nothing to this extent. How far across the hall did you get? Did you? Is this it? Is this all we have to be worried about?
I saw something a lot bigger further in, but we couldn't get very far in.
And the ground kept shaking. Is that normal?
Uh, I don't know. I'm not a professor here at Witherbloom. I'm a Quandrix professor. This is beyond me. I did not expect any of this to happen. I was just supposed to rally the mascots for this stupid event. I'm going to lose my job. Students are going to lose their schooling because you guys are going to get killed. This is not good at all.
Yeah, we
Do
decided
we?
it was better to
A
come.
concern in our safety? Did you go here?
I am new. Yes, I've been told that most students who attend here are quite capable. They are personally invited. They are not just accepted by chance or whim. I guess I just forgive me, but clearly chose the wrong lot.
I have to agree this time.
Yeah,
we
that
we
was
are just
I,
first
It's
years.
hard to,
I don't
you
know
know,
how you can be the champions. If you're the champions, then who else do I have to go to?
Isn't there like a dragon guard or something?
You want me to bring in an official military organization for some campus problems?
if we couldn't handle it, then it's going to take the military to take it.
You students have a wild imagination. Okay, you all go and
we'll go
wash up.
for it. You.
I will go down there with a couple higher class years and see what we see. But please, just let's keep this on the low until I can find a way through this. I'd really rather be able to teach one of you young folks in Quandrix one year, if at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
Iz is one of those nerdy guys.
I don't know which is, but grand.
Yeah, sorry we weren't able to help. It was just way.
No. I should never have entrusted first years. I apologize. I
Hey,
too am learning the poor decisions one can make on this
I'd
campus.
like a second chance, actually. I mean, we just hit a string of bad luck out there today, but I'd like a second
Okay.
chance.
Better to live
uh,
and do again than
and how
die.
long would you say you need before you can reattempt this? I wouldn't say we have a lot of time, but we do have a cushion or a window, one might say.
Yeah, I mean, about on a scale of 1 to 44, I feel like I'm at a 3 or so. So,
What is this 44 exactly?
We
uh,
just need like a short rest, and then we can help guide you and some more advanced students forward.
Okay. Uh, it does not tell me much in the sense of time.
Uh,
When would you be ready again?
say an hour.
Well,
No,
then I can just get everyone else out of the way, and you guys can go back in, and I'll keep the perimeter under control.
well, I think Iz might need more than an hour. If
Well, if they want
is
me to do anything, yeah,
completely depleted of magical energy, uh, what if can we come back tomorrow?
Okay,
I can sleep here.
let's use this idea. We have 48 hours to report back the results of this mishap.
All right.
Whether those results be favorable or unfavorable, the council will hear about it, and we will then, well, depending on how they take the news, may be requested further information. But for now, let's be optimistic. We get all the mascots rallied up in time. Nobody has to hear about the trouble,
Can you tell
unless they're
me how many
extreme.
mascots we're supposed to capture?
um. Well, I didn't take a full cataloging at the time, but we do believe there's probably anywhere from 13 to 14 missing still. Did you happen to get any while you were out there?
I mean,
I
Yeah,
I got one.
Did you
Did the
see
rest of
any?
you get?
I got 3.
Uh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so we got a few. Oh, great, great. I'll collect them into the catalog, and I'll let you know which ones were actually missing or which ones were just roaming. Unfortunately, it's sometimes hard to tell.
uh, so we come back tomorrow, take care of all this.
Yes, and I've heard that you guys have another. You look like you were a short one.
Yeah, they're sick.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Ah, I see. Hopefully they'll feel better, and that can make the difference. Strengthen numbers, and I'll prep a small force to go with you all. Say what for higher classiers.
That should be perfect. They'll be able to help
Wonderful.
us navigate that area better.
Purely for discretion purposes, in the sense of small groups. But this ensign thing, I'll send Witherbloom specialists so that they can counter most of the casual things.
Perfect. Then we'll meet you back here tomorrow.
Sounds good to
Again,
me.
Is there anywhere local to
discretion.
stay to save us a walk?
Unfortunately, first years aren't allowed to stay on any other campus, even with permission. It'll break creeds and rules that go beyond even my understanding.
Oh, rules. I like those words.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
We'll
I think
go
I sleep
prep
better
for.
now, but anyways.
Of course. You guys take a long to the dorms. What's the discussion? A lot to think about. A lot happened and a lot was left unresolved.
Well,
Oh, that sucked. They
yeah,
interfered with our projects way too often. Next time we have to pacify an area, then start our projects.
that's true. And I lost that beautiful piece of art. Oh,
There's an entire school branch that's dedicated to recovering artifacts.
I don't think they can recover this one.
I mean,
Give
why
me
not?
a history check, Keo, as you start walking and remembering the moments in which you last saw your work being destroyed. You see the vivid drips of acid spewing every time the mandibles crushed inward and it landing on the painting and burning and sizzling away some of the foundation which was on. It's not that you doubt their ability of finding fragments of it. It will never be whole again.
My
Oh, now
lost
he rolled
painting. I know, right? I rolled well afterward out of all that horrible stuff.
You guys make it home, and Rosie greets you all. Hey guys, what's up? Oh my god, tell me everything. It sounds like you had a blast. You all look really roughed up. Everything okay?
Kel got 8. Shio got 8.
My
Not
art was
Eyes widen.
destroyed.
Eyes wide, brother. What else?
I duct taped them back together, and that's about it.
She
Is
fluttered
lost
around
and
both of
familiar.
you. I don't see any duct tape.
Metaphorical
does it
duct
say?
tape.
Magically. Oh, wow. Invisible magical duct tape. You're onto something. She dashes up and pops open one of her books and takes scribbling notes. You guys are home. You guys are beaten. Let's
Seg, why don't we show you to
go
your
ahead.
room real quick?
Oh yeah, Seg. Which room would he have?
I'm pretty sure this was Horton's before he went to not rehab.
Correct.
So, yeah, your room will be this one. Once you sit on the bed for the first time, it won't be as massive as it is now.
Some reason that makes no sense to you. You sit on it and it feels right already, but you nod your head and understand.
So yeah, this will be your room. Next yours is Anivia. Careful, his little guinea pigs get out,
Yeah.
and they're pretty ferocious. They almost launched a successful rebellion.
Do
Crazy
I
things at that
really
point.
even want to ask?
Nope. We don't really understand how they did it, but they're really smart. I don't know where they got them from.
Cal, you got anything?
I'm just heading straight to bed.
You got it. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll pause the session here. Let's talk about how the session went out. Outside of the one major hiccup that is fairly brought up, we'll throw whatever evidences we have, and I'll make a little forum in the Discord for under STRIXHAVEN.
I already got a
And,
solution for that one. It's
all right, go for it. What do you got?
do healing word first and then do it.
That would make sense. Yeah, you proc
Yeah.
them up conscious and then bonus action. Okay, well,
That's just an order of operation thing then.
okay.
Yeah, I did a little Googling on the side. I can't find any clear guidance one way or the other on the answer, what the proper answer should be, but I didn't.
The official one's kind of old, and it says there's no rules saying that, but it is in the spell. But like I said, since healing word's a bonus action, and then I can cast that, that shouldn't really be an issue. And the boat range is the
Self-patch.
same, so
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll settle it at that. I'll go ahead and make a little note in our meeting minutes on Discord just so it's there and we can always revisit things in the future. With that, anything you guys want to discuss about how any combat tactics or anything went? You guys can pick my mind. I'm all about, sharing some and all, information in the sense of tactics and whatnot.
Well, I guess splitting the party was a bad idea.
Whatever you suggest, let's split up and let's just not do that anymore.
Like you guys do that every session. Like every
not
time.
like this. We were going for our
we
different
were just
projects.
looking for mascots. I was
Yeah.
ready to give a speech and attract all of the silver.
To be fair,
mascots.
I said
All-
people were screaming and running away from the place, and you guys arrive, and I'm like, it's desolate and barren, and you're like, yeah, let's split up, guys. Good luck.
Everywhere we go has people screaming and running away. It's desolate and barren. Let's go to that birthday.
It is for sure.
It's just another day for us. Like, I guess they just went into hiding.
I mean, we weren't that far apart from each other, really. I didn't think so. Yeah, it's not
I mean, with our reputation, they probably saw us coming and were like, guys, we got to go right now.
Bad things follow these
honestly,
people.
Yeah, for real.
That's what I assumed. It's just they saw them show up and they just ran.
And then Seg, you got a Ooh, man, this is like the perfect display of how bad things can go with this group. Like the amount of ones that were just flying outward.
I think I got
Yeah,
3
oh,
ones
that
in a
was
row.
I got 3 ones in a row, man. It was nuts. It was happening on both sides. Mine was mostly on the damage end, but there were still
We
singles
did.
out there.
We did manage to proc everything in the south too, just
Yeah.
by what we were doing. I'm like, wow, we got talent.
Absolutely. Let me see if the little I have a module that I ideally wanted it to collect your guys' rolls. I want to see if it's been doing it.
Our
Today would have
average has
been
got to be
low.
like 5 on our rolls.
No, do you remember Jade? Jade had stupid little rolls.
Yeah, you never did anything. I don't know how. No offense, but I mean, I'm glad you stuck around. But I don't know how. You must have been bored out of your mind. You were the least active player due to the fact that you could do nothing. Literally, it was like,
I know.
like you just ran
But it was,
places. Like you literally were just a beacon.
guys, come chase me. You know you can attack him. No, no, I can't.
Like, I don't know how. Like you persisted, man. I appreciate it so much. I mean, your commentary was great. You had awesome RP, but I felt bad. I was like, dude, this guy has no action economy.
I did do the math for a good while there, and I was averaging a 5. It was bad.
Oof, man, rough
I
stuff.
like maximum frame rate. I don't know. I feel like Foundry's got to have something that's giving us bad luck.
I'm not doing too bad in Foundry normally. Like I'll have a bad day, which kind of maybe today was.
I mean,
But
normally I roll really well on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
But that
The other day on D&D Beyond, one of my players consistently, I mean, it's just 4s all the time. There must have been some kind of bug because
Mhm.
just and then to test it, she rolled 4d20 and they came up all 4s. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
dang.
So
I mean, it can happen.
today,
It uses a pseudo random number generator,
Yeah,
which is not really random.
not really a random number generator. Yeah.
No.
it looks like you guys all had fumbles across the board. We still had a couple fumble, a couple. Yeah, you guys look like it looks like everyone had 3 fumbles at the minimum. Theo had 6. But you
Naturally.
guys also had, I
needed
think,
to-
it looks like you guys had fair amounts of crits coming in also. Iz had the most crits. He had 5 crits.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got at
Seg
least
had no
one crit.
crits. Seg only had 3 fails. He hit 4 times though.
And today wasn't bad.
I
I
mean,
did have to do a lot of spend all my spells picking people up and rescuing them though.
Yeah, and that's when I can roll well is when you're trying to rescue me.
Mm-hmm. Well, to
but
that effect, I probably should have done the heal first and then that, but for some reason I was thinking it was a touch only, which wasn't the case.
mm, mhm.
Because I think the cleric one's touch only. One of them is.
Cure wounds is touch
Cure
only.
wounds is a touch.
That might be it. Yeah.
I do gotta say, I love that you guys are playing to your students, your characters so properly. Like, oh, Shio, you just keep enriching your life story. Like, and I don't even like. I'm just like, okay, well, let's go with it. Like, fuck yeah, like that's awesome. And then you just keep rolling so great into you guys roll into your story so well. It's like RP is favorable to all of your decisions. Um, it's
I
awesome.
mean, you got to roll with the rolls.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's been great. I think for next session with JP being back, I'll try to snip together a little recap of like the most funniest moments while he was gone, and
Yeah,
we'll do like
probably
I'll
have
try to put like a highlight video together because I think it's been pretty funny. You guys have been like on a fumble roll for a cool minute. It's just been like odd, like
Well, yeah, last week we didn't do all that well either, and so
no,
it's interesting.
no,
I think JP will have some
some thoughts.
kind criticism of our.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll feel great. It'll be like one of those long hoots.
Yeah,
Uh, but no, it's been awesome. So for sure, we got. I don't know if you guys actually got to see Seg's cool character artwork. So I'm gonna drop that on screen for you. Boom. Our boy Seg.
Oh, is that what he looks like?
Sir.
You look much better.
Yeah, I like
Picture.
that. That's cool.
Yeah, that is a good picture.
It's amazing.
And
As always, you do great.
thanks, sir. So that's our dude here. We'll be slowly going through and updating tokens to be super cool and awesome as I crop them and stuff. If you guys have any awesome ideas you guys want for your own stuff or for your own aesthetics or whatever, reach out to me. I'm all about it. But other than that, that's what I got for you guys today. I'm super excited to get the full team back together next week. I hope you guys had a blast through all the fumbles, falls, and bruises, but you guys made it out alive. Cal, that was a close one. That was really close. I mean, the fact that your body neglected I was like, fuck, this dude's dead. But then you said you have 6 other people, and I was like, all right, well, let's see. Let's just go through all of his 6 and then let him worry when he has none left, you know? But that was a close one, man. Oof, that was rough. But very nice playthrough all the way through for everybody. Y'all got anything for me?